And we're live, I'm pretty sure. Still having some problems getting Alan in here. He's having a little bit of difficulty with his audio. There he is. Can we hear you now or what?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
But barely?
Okay. No, you cut out a little bit, but I can hear you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Beers with Bad Company. I am your host, me, and my guest here, the typical guest that we have on all the times every week, Alan the Hitman Ford from Canada's Wipeout. If you don't know who that guy is, you need to watch more Wipeout. Also,
I'm known for arm wrestling as well. Hey guys, how's it going?
You're also known for maple queefing, but I wasn't going to bring that up.
Well,
but if you want to go through your accolades, you can. Either way, to finish off the whole introductory spiel, don't drink beer on YouTube if you're a minor. It's not allowed. But I don't know if you can notice this. I started a little early tonight.
Oh no. we're all in trouble now.
So we might get a little sloppy earlier than normal, if you will.
I'm still messing with my stuff here, so forgive me.
I didn't do shit. Hey,
what?
You know what I found out?
What did you find out?
If I try to avoid swearing early in the show, it doesn't mess with the whole monetization. It's so hard not to be cursing though. I can do the whole not cursing thing when you're on a show that you're not allowed to curse on. You know, I've done plenty of interviews and stuff like that where I'm not allowed to curse, so I don't, and it's fine.
Yeah.
But this is my show, and I want to curse, and now trying not to. I'm going to try to get through the beginning of the show at least without cursing. I don't think I've done it yet.
Didn't you already curse?
I might have. I don't think so. I was trying really hard, man.
Oh, okay, well that's good. You made it what's the time there? A couple minutes. That's good.
Yeah, well, I mean, I try.
That's what's important. You got to, as long as you put an effort in, that's all that really matters.
It's difficult, man. It is difficult.
Yeah.
So into the chat, we got 25 people. We are rock stars tonight. I don't know how to check that like ratio that people always do, but I'm not too concerned with likes anyway. So whatever. Evan, your cousin had lots of beers the other night. Oh, the one that got out of hand and wanted to fight with me? The I light arm wrestler.
Is that what it's called? I didn't really understand what he was saying.
Yeah, well, he can't speak English very well, especially when it's words that aren't the and to and beer.
Really?
So, yeah, when he was talking about, he broke his tibia. Right? Okay. And he keeps calling it his tiburon bone.
Yeah.
Or tiburon or...
Tiburon is what he said.
Yeah. And then
Tiburon.
You can't say elite, it's I light.
Interesting.
Wow, TJ's
he's quite the character.
Special character. He's a special character. Yeah. I actually have a pretty good story about when TJ and I got caught smoking when we were young.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm allowed to. I definitely can't tell that story with the whole not swearing thing.
Oh, okay. Well, does it matter, really? I know you're trying not to swear, but does it really matter?
I think it does. The whole, when you put the video on afterwards, it messes with monetization, ads and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So too much swearing, especially right at the beginning, kind of hammers on that.
Ah, I see.
So it's not that I'm not gonna do it. I'm just trying not to do it early in this show for research purposes.
Okay.
Yeah, and I picked a terrible night to try this because there's no friggin' way I'm gonna get through the beginning of this show without doing it. It's so tough. It's so tough. Okay, so, oh man, it is even harder to keep up with the chat whenever I'm
37 people watching us right now. 37 people in 3 minutes. It's got to be a record.
I am learning more and more about how to YouTube.
That's good.
I actually made the thumbnail, like change the episode and everything on it by myself today.
Good for you.
Uncle John sent me like the new one is like, here's your thumbnail for tonight's show. And I sent him the one I'd already made right back. I mean, mine wasn't as nice as his.
Yeah.
But I did it. He was so proud of me. I'm growing up.
You are.
Yeah. I lost my chat for 10 minutes. Oh, I can't read that. He's trying to get me cursing already. Oh, yeah. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. You know, that like button.
Here, I'll hit it right now.
It's not me asking you. It's Richard.
Are you going to read that or?
Which? When I get to it, man.
Well, the super chats should take precedence over anything.
Right. But here's the thing. If I scroll down too fast or go right to the super chat,
yeah,
then I lose the rest of the chat. And I'm like trying to keep up and like.
Well, I'm pretty sure if you click on the top where it hangs out there, it'll pop up. So you can pick it out anytime.
Oh, I can just do that and it doesn't change anything?
Yeah.
Oh, that works.
Click on it once, it'll pop up. Click on it again, it goes away.
Huh. Huh.
Yeah,
How fancy is that? Evan, you're starting to look all professional, and now you're talking about not swearing. The sellout process has begun. Oh, dude, that's not cool. There's no selling out. I'm just trying to learn. Like, I just want to know how to do this stuff. And I don't know if it's real or not, the whole not swearing at the beginning. But if you can get through the beginning without swearing, I mean, that's cool too.
Yeah, why not?
I honestly don't give too many. I don't care a whole lot. And this is not going to be the normal protocol in the show. Like, I just want to know. So if I can keep good for the first like half hour or something, that'll be enough for research on my end. Like after that, like whether it works or not,
a whole
next
hour?
week.
There's no way you're making that.
Pretty sure I said half hour.
Okay, hold on. I might go quiet for a second, but
Either way, whether it works or not, I'm probably going to open up next week anyways by not caring. Yeah, B. TJ was mangled. He showed up an absolute mess. He walked in to the garage. Oh, man, this is so difficult. He walked into the garage hammered. Case of beer clinging around. He's like, I brought my own beer. It's 24. There's only 21 because I got thirsty on the way. But that was the second case for the day for the big. Oh, man. There's no way I'm getting a half hour. I'm like 8 minutes in. It's not going to happen. Okay. See, now I almost read the super chat again. What? I can't hear you. Are you messing with me? I don't know if I believe you. Evan, make White Wolf moderator. YouTube shadow banned me from him. Is White Wolf in here? Uh-oh. Scrolled too far. Alan, I still can't hear you. I will tell you when I can hear you. DMT. DMT sounds fun. I'm not going to do that on the air tonight. Evan, you look like you've gotten a bath recently. I haven't had a bath. Oof. I couldn't tell you when the last time I took a bath was. Actually, I am pretty sure it was 2016, February 26th. Because I was trying to cut weight to weigh in for the tournament the next day. So I took the hot saltwater bath. But I think that's the last time I was actually in a bath. Unless you count a hot tub of bath. Which arm bone was it? Radius, ulna, humerus? Well, he was trying to say tibia, but that's like in your leg, right? It was in his elbow. It was, it wasn't your radius, ulna, or humerus. It was the actual elbow itself. Alan's a genius. Alan doesn't even know how to make sound. I'm pretty sure he's screwing around now. You're joking, Evan. Uncle John really was doing all the heavy lifting. Yeah, I don't know how to do anything, man. Like, I don't know how to use a computer. I can barely even read. By the way, when you stream, you are supposed to keep your chat scrolled all the way to the bottom. If you miss something, people need to type it again. Is that a thing? Is that what you're supposed to do? I don't know. I try to like chat with the people. Alan, you got to fix your sound. I can't hear anything you're saying. Well, how did you have it before? Okay, well, putting your mouth closer to the camera doesn't make me hear you. And if you're trying to like lip read to figure out what somebody's saying, looking at their tonsils and uvula does not help. Why don't you just leave and come back like you did last time? He's probably cursing because I'm not allowed to. Beer arm too strong. Without Uncle John, this is riveting. Alan with the great input. Yeah, no. Alan, that's you got to be careful with him. Like, he's on the ball. My audio is peaking a bit loud. I'm not sure what that means. I mean, I could try to like play with settings, but I know so little about this stuff. For me to like try to adjust things, like I'm just going to be sitting here with a different screen up and not talking for 10 minutes. It's a terrible way to do a show. You guys are going to have to just, I generally try to get somebody like in the chat with me before the show starts so I can try to adjust anything like that. I don't even know what your audio is peaking a bit means. Yeah, Derek, Brandon Allen does the same thing. Like, he just stays with the chat and, you know, he goes through, you know, you can't read out every comment. And a lot of comments are just people cross-talking back and forth. Is White Wolf in here? There's my little brother, Gaboyne, in there. No, nobody can hear Alan. He had audio issues before, and then he had to, like, leave the call and come back in, and then he had audio, and he tried to fix something, and now he's got nothing. So, yeah. Now, James, are you in town this weekend or not? Sounds good to me. Nope. Oh, my God. You lost your uvula in your sleep apnea experiment. How is that a thing? Can you lose your uvula? Yes. Alan, can we hear you now? Can't hear you. Are you allowed to lip sync if you're going to swear? Can I just say what the? And that's good enough?
Really?
I can hear you now.
Oh, awesome. Like really much better than before too, or what?
Maybe. Ask somebody that'll notice things, man.
Oh, sorry. It's just we were on a different program before, and now we're back on Zoom again. I wasn't set up for Zoom at all.
Yeah, I can't figure out how to get the audio going on the other one that Uncle John uses.
Oh.
I mean, he does some cool shit with it, right? Changes backgrounds, puts chats into the. I don't know how to do any of that.
Oh, I see.
I really wanted to. We got Danielle Lewin or Evanson. I don't know which is the maiden name or what she's going by, but she's coming on when she gets home, and we're going to go over that sandwich match.
Cool.
But I don't know how to like play.
Well, it says share screen. At the bottom there, it says share screen in green.
Yeah.
I think you do that. I mean, I can try. You can leave yours on, and I'll screw around with it so that you can still talk and everything. And if I figure it out, I will, like you'll know on my screen, right?
Well, I don't know how to. Oh no, now I can't get rid of it. I don't know how to do that though. Like I can click on share screen, but I don't know how to put the video on there. Do I got to make you the host or something to do that?
Yeah, I can't do it because you have to be the host.
Well, what if I just make you the host?
I don't know. Can you?
I don't know. I can make you the host.
You also got to tell me where to find the video so that I can.
Well, once Danielle gets on, maybe she can just send it to you because she sent it to me on Messenger.
Okay, or you could just forward it to me.
Yeah, well, then I got to do that. And man, you're like giving me so much to do here. I made you the host. Now it's your problem. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. Like, do we even need moderators in the chat?
It depends if there's a problem or not.
I don't know. What kind of problems could you actually have in the chat? I made you a moderator just because I wanted you to feel special. You weren't close enough for me to like pet, so I made you a moderator.
Oh, that's nice.
Great, Alan. Are you serious? This is actually what...
I just wanted to try it to see if it would work.
I am definitely regretting it. Hey, who's that?
That was Devin.
Wow, he's looking really tall. He's like 3 feet taller than you now.
Dude, you should see the size of him. Like, he's yeah,
It's hard to believe he's 14.
he's a big boy. I can't wait till you see him arm wrestle. Like he's pretty strong too.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have him there for that king of the table. I would have actually had somebody to give me some resistance.
I don't know. He would have hurt him too. Freaking elbows smashed now.
I would have tried. Now, how many beers so far? I don't know. I'm like 10 beers into this 48, and there was a 15 and a couple of scragglers before that. So, I don't know, 25 maybe ish.
You've been drinking all day or just the last couple hours?
No. I couldn't drink all day. I had stuff to do and driving, and I made a lot of jerky.
Did you?
Yeah.
Ooh, any spicy stuff?
It's not done, but it's marinating. Oh, shit. Hang on 1 second. I got Alan talk about something.
I don't know what to talk about, though.
Well, you're doing a shitty job as co-hosting.
I'm going to read one of the top chats to see. Like,
I just got to text the wife and tell her to unplug my jerky machine because I don't want it, like, overcooking while I'm down here on that doing this.
Doesn't it take, like, days to do it?
No. It takes, like, 8 hours for that whole curing process. But I leave it marinate for a day and a half first. So the jerky that's on there right now, all the stuff that I finished today,
yeah,
it's I use this blueberry ghost pepper sauce for heat, and you can taste the blueberry and the sweetness of it, but there's no heat. And I used the whole bottle. So I was kind of disappointed with the spice level on that. Like, every one of the kids eats it and loves it. But, I mean, they'll go through, like... So I bought, like, $45 worth of meat to make into jerky.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you know, a big Ziploc sandwich bag, you fill, like, I don't know, 12 of those. And I got nothing left. They've crushed it all, like, as fast as it comes through.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's good shit. Hey, I just realized that every time we talk, it's just like either you or me on the screen. It's not both, apparently. Oh, wait, now it is. I don't know. I was watching the actual feed, and it was like your face and then my face, but I think I fixed it.
Well, would that have just happened whenever I made you the host because you had a setting that was different? Because I don't think that's how it was whenever I was.
Okay, it's fixed now anyways. It doesn't matter.
Either way, yeah, wasn't very hot. So I had to make other stuff because the wife's allergic to blueberries, so she can't eat that stuff. So I made more just like normal.
Yeah.
And then while I was making that, I did up a batch where I used some like couple of dehydrated Carolina Reapers all minced up.
Oh, nice.
And you know, you dip your finger, you just touch that marinade and you get a good burn going. Like, it'll take a few pints to get through a piece of jerky.
Holy.
Yeah, it's probably 3-pint jerky, you know? It's not bad. Yeah, if you're not a big fan of spicy food, you're not going to want it. If suicide wings hurt you, you can't eat this.
No.
No.
Well, that's going to be for a special someone.
Oh, I'll eat it.
I know you will.
My youngest will eat it. None of the other kids would. They'll all cry.
That always blows my mind how he can eat hot stuff like that. That's crazy.
He just always has. Like, he was literally a baby. And I was eating, like, super spicy pepperettes. We were out at my family horseshoe tournament. He's sitting on my knee like he's a baby in a diaper.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm eating a pepperette, and he keeps, like, trying to grab it. He barely has any teeth coming in yet. So, you want to try it? You can try it. So he starts, like, gnawing on the end of it. And apparently, this is me being an asshole, letting a kid chew on something that's spicy.
A little bit.
But, no, he loved it. Every time I would try to take it away, like, hey, like that's mine. I want to bite here. No, he was not having it. He's just always really liked spicy food. Now, the jerky that I made was even hotter than this stuff. And like, I would get a good sweat going having a piece. Like, you know, you finish your piece of jerky and it's like, oh, okay, there's the burn. I can't deal with this. I'm just going to have another piece of jerky so that I don't have to deal with this burn until after that. And you just keep doing that until your stomach's on fire. And then you regret all of your decisions.
Yeah.
But he had no problem smashing through it. Like my brothers couldn't do it, but he could.
Huh. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because your brothers can definitely handle some hot shit. So, or stuff. I should say stuff.
Some of them can. Some of them definitely can.
You got another
Just
super chat.
get a math, Alan. Nobody knows who you are.
What?
I don't know. I think I jumped through an awful lot of the chat here, but yeah, Danielle is definitely a beast. She looked fantastic in that match, but I don't want to get too far into that until she gets on here. We can hear the sweet breeze of the maple queef.
Where are you reading this? I don't even see it.
In the chat, man. Disappointing we've never seen. I don't even get into the sandwich match until Danielle gets on.
Are you going to read the super chat?
Is there another one?
The $9.99 one from.
Oh, I'm coming to it. I'm coming to it. Now I can just open that one. Proving astrology. Has Brandon Allen backed out of his match? He didn't take the match. He said he would do after pulling with him or with us, with either of us, but he doesn't want to do an actual match. It's a lot of preparation and time to get ready for a real match. Like, you need to train properly for it and have you build up in your training to get ready for it, and then you have to rest properly. It's a lot of work to focus on a specific date, and
For sure.
there's a long turnaround time. If you want to be competing at your best every time, it's you can't just keep doing an event every month. Like, it's just not possible to be at your best.
No.
So to take a match any quicker than that is tough for that reason. Hang on, I gotta try to.
Yes, my son's name, Gorilla Arms, said, so is Alan's son and Evan's dad both named Devin? My son is named Devin. I got a story, reason why. It's got nothing to do with, well, I shouldn't say it's got anything to do with Devin Larrett, but I was a youth counselor for a long time, and almost every name sucked to me. Like, it would associate it with some kid that I didn't want to associate him with. And then someone mentioned Devin, and I was like, well, the only Devin I know is Devin Larrett, and he's pretty cool, so let's do it. And it fits him, so. You know, your dad's name isn't Devin, is it?
No,
Oh, I don't know where that came from then.
no, my dad's name is Poncho. I think they were saying that Devin Larrett's my daddy.
Oh, probably.
That's the only thing I can. Frozen elephant fart bubbles.
Where do you see
The
that?
fuck is a?
Well,
Damn
that's
it!
old.
23 minutes. 23 minutes. That's like pretty good for me though.
Well, it depends. You said asshole earlier. I don't know if that counts.
I don't know if that counts or not, but I definitely just dropped my first F-bomb that I was aware of. But I mean, this guy, you can't type something like frozen elephant fart bubble and not have me react to it. That's not my fault. I think YouTube should understand that. I don't know how to do the split screen. That's something that's on Alan's end. What type of meat is jerky? The stuff that I'm all making right now is all beef. That I had to buy, which really sucks because I hate buying meat. Normally, I live on moose meat only, but my stock in the freezer is getting pretty low, and basically all I have left is a few packs of steak at this point. So I'm not jerkifying that. I will eat that as steak.
Someone said they couldn't hear me, so I don't know.
I think that's an old chat deck because I'm all caught up. We can see both of us. We can hear both of us. I think we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that blueberry jerky was really good. Selling jerky, I don't know what the laws on that are.
Well, you know someone who does it for a living, so they could probably.
What? Oh, Adam?
Yeah.
Is he in here?
Oh, I'm not sure.
I mean, I wasn't reading the names of most of these chats. I was just looking to see if there was Any comments that stood out that I wanted to read up while I was trying to catch up with the rest of them? I didn't notice if Adam was in here or not, but yeah, he would probably know the rules on how that works, because selling meat, especially if it's wild game, I know is a very tricky spot.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know what you should do though? Do a collab with him and have Beer Man's jerky and make it the super duper spicy shit.
Yeah, no, he wants me to send him some of my jerky so he can try it. And then if he likes it and thinks like, yeah, if you can give me the recipe to this, I will make, whether it's Bad Company or Beer Man or whatever, we'll get my own fucking jerky. I did it again. That's 2 now. We're only 26 minutes in.
Bad Company would be good. Bad Company.
Yeah. How old am I? I'm 38. I just turned 38 less than a month ago. But Alan's 63, so he's doing a way better job of aging than I am.
Way better. I'm actually only 32.
I actually have no idea how old you are, Alan. I know that you were like really old to me when I first met you.
Yeah. Now you're catching
up. I'm not trying to keep the same gap in our age as I get older. I'm trying to keep the same ratio.
Oh,
so like, if you're, 30% older than me, the older I get, you're aging 30% faster than that at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
What is a Zima?
Zima?
Yeah, there's a couple of people saying, is that dude drinking Zima? And I noticed that Camden's World had mentioned that on a different chat.
That's an American.
About me drinking a Zima. I don't know what that is.
It's an American like mixed drink. He's talking about me. I'm drinking
Summersby's.
I love these things, man.
Yeah, those ciders are pretty tasty. I mean, I wouldn't. I would have poured it into a glass and told people it was beer, but whatever.
I don't care.
I know you're all good with it.
I like
you
drinks.
Don't care what anybody thinks about you, Alan.
Well, I do, but I don't.
And that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wouldn't be friends if you cared what I thought.
So there's where are we at here? 69 people in the chat. That's my favorite number.
Why?
Just because it's just my favorite number.
I prefer 68. It's like, I'd blow me in, I'll owe you one.
Never heard that one.
I will give you legal advice for jerky. Well, I mean, if you can figure out if I can sell jerky legally and not get in trouble, that's cool.
That's a win-win.
Yeah, Adam, we were wondering, somebody said I should sell my jerky because it's damn tasty. And I don't know what the legality is of selling food products and what type of licensing you need and all that shit. So yeah. I don't know.
That's Vandal, yeah. World.
Now, is Adam Vandal coming this weekend to the PAL event?
How does that guy know what my birthday is? You look it up on Facebook? McGillicuddy?
Oh, welcome to the internet, buddy. Welcome to the internet.
Yeah, I know I share way too much information. I probably should change some of that stuff because, now that I'm famous, stuff that can happen. Oh my God, we were at 70, now we're down to 68.
Oh, 68. Perfect. Right. So, apparently Zima is a shitty beer from back in the day. Never heard of it. Damn it. This is going to be a long night. Somebody asked me if I hunt deer. And no, I do not hunt deer. Just moose. I grew up eating deer meat every single day. And my dad wasn't very good at cooking deer meat. I don't know why he enjoyed it so much. He put steaks on the barbecue until they were all gray and tough and chewy. And I just couldn't stand eating steak as a kid because I didn't know that Dad was bad at cooking. I just thought it all tasted like shit and I didn't want to do it.
Really?
And then as I got a little older and we started just doing moose, I learned how to cook for myself. Like I was old enough to do it by myself now, and I'm just way better at it than him.
Cool.
And I love moose meat, but eating deer meat, it's just like, it's not the same thing. I just don't want to do it. And there's not enough meat on a deer for me to work that hard.
They make really good pepperettes out of deer. What's the matter?
You could, like, yeah. If I'm out moose hunting and I see a deer walk by, I'm not just gonna not take it, you know.
Right.
But I'm turning it all into like jerky and pepperettes and yeah.
Alan, what was Canada like during World War II? Similar to World War III, which is happening apparently.
What is that? I doubt that's the thing. I'm not getting into world politics and shit on here. Not while I'm this drunk.
No.
Not on the internet.
How would Evan do in Wipeout? You'd be hilarious, actually. I could just see him rolling around.
Can you drink on that show?
Good question. I know they tested our hearts and shit like that to make sure we weren't on drugs or had too much caffeine. Like if our heart rate was
never mind.
If our heart rate was too high, that you couldn't run the course. One of the guys, his heart rate was too high and he couldn't run. He was like, he did skydiving for a living.
Well, back in the day, I think I would have done pretty good in that. Currently,
yeah. Now it's
not so much.
It's crazy now, eh?
Wow, I'm just not as athletic as I used to be. Like
that too.
Yeah, the older I get and the more I drink, the worse my balance is. Plus, when I was young, I wasn't so front heavy, you know?
Do you ever go on your kid's trampoline there and do like try to do a somersault or something and get so dizzy? Like as you get older?
I've never been on that trampoline.
Oh, no?
No, not once.
As you get older, your equilibrium gets messed up, man. It doesn't take much for you to get dizzy. But after very little training, you can get rid of it. It's weird. I was doing flips and stuff in the pool and stuff, trying to get ready for a Wipeout.
I can still do a backflip.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like I've never seen you do that ever.
I haven't done a standing backflip on the ground in probably like 50 pounds or so.
Oh.
But I definitely was able to do it.
Really?
So off of like the pool deck, it's only like an 8-inch difference to the water.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can over rotate to the point where my feet are in front of me again.
Cool.
Yeah.
Into water, not landing on ground. Because that's
right. I wouldn't try it on the ground.
Well, I can do that too, but
the height difference, like theoretically, I could definitely still do it. It's just the whole mental block of like whether or not I'm willing to try doing it on the ground is probably the reason I wouldn't succeed. You know,
something I used to be able to do that I haven't tried in a long time. I used to be able to jump on an arm wrestling table, but I haven't tried or done that in forever.
I watched Brett do that at like 290 pounds.
I was really good at doing the box.
He also fell right off and landed on his face in my basement, so that was pretty funny.
Oh no!
Yeah. So out of it, we use a confidentiality agreement with the butcher shop to keep your recipe safe, and they make it at the same registered meat plant, so you have the legend on your label, and we send samples out. Right.
Plan.
But Adam, okay, so he's not coming this weekend, so I can't give him jerky. And hunting beers. No, you don't hunt for beer. We go fishing for them. Those are brown trout.
Why don't you just send him some in the mail?
Mailing? Nah, I don't want to do that.
Jerky, man.
I'm sure you can. I mean, I know he has. Adam Vandal, that's the guy that runs Western Survivor. He makes fantastic jerky.
Good stuff. Very, very, very.
And I ain't just plugging this for sponsorship purposes because he's not a sponsor. I just really do enjoy his jerky. If I found that on the shelf next to all of the other jerkies that we can buy around here in stores, I would definitely be picking that one over the others because I'm just not a fan of most store-bought jerky. I buy a lot of it. Like every time I'm doing a road trip, I buy jerky because I like jerky. It's jerky. It's awesome. Who wouldn't? But yeah, Adam, you need to get Western Survivor jerky into a lot more stores. Is there a drunk wipeout? You can see drunk wipeouts all the time. All you got to do is hang out in front of a bar at closing time.
Or hang around Evan on party nights, late
Oh.
party nights.
Get off it, Alan. How often am I that sloppy where I'm wiping out and falling over?
It's true. You do hold your shit together pretty well, even though
I can get awfully friggin' drunk. Oh, I already broke the seal. I can get awfully fucking drunk without falling over. You might not understand what I'm saying. I might offend you to the point where we might not be friends in the morning.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But I'm probably not falling over.
No, that's true.
That doesn't happen a whole lot. Bison pepperettes. I want to try that. Oh, geez, I missed a super chat.
Oh, yes. From your favorite person.
Oh, fuck this guy. Usain Beermans can run like the whip. I can't run worthy shit. Looks at this guy talking shit and just lying to people. Lying to people. I don't run ever for anything. Ow. I have ran once in the last 4 years, and I had just showed up to practice. Now, practice is only, 500 meters down the road from my house?
Yeah, about that.
And I get a phone call from the old lady, and we're missing a kid.
Oh.
That's a phone call you don't ever want to get if you're a parent. And, she's got me on speakerphone while she's running through the house, searching everywhere. All the rest of the kids are freaking out and crying. I can hear them all freaking out, and I'm losing my mind oh, my God.
No doubt.
So I just take off out of the garage, and I just start running. Now, I'm 300 pounds at this point, right? And, my back's all fucked up, and every step I take is just – I couldn't walk for 4 days after this, but I ran full tilt the whole way home, and I didn't get tired until she met me at the door and said, "We found him."
And then it just hit you like a brick wall.
Yeah, I needed to lay down, and I thought my head was going to explode. I wasn't sure if I was going to have a heart attack. It's I might die right here, right now. But you know what? I have no regrets. If you're going to die with a heart attack, at least I was running for a good reason,
Exactly.
But yeah, no, that's a terrifying phone call you don't ever want to get. So that's the only time I've ran in the last since 2011.
Did I ever tell you this story about me losing Devin?
Probably not.
My old place, right? My old house. I was alone with Devin. My ex was gone and Isaac was gone, and he just disappeared. I was doing something or cooking dinner, or I don't know what the hell I was doing. I was doing something, and then I went to go see him because he was up playing in his room or something, and he was gone. And I was like, Devin? I'm running around the house going, Devin, where are you? Checked everywhere, screaming for his name now. I'm getting more and more worried. I'm checking upstairs, downstairs, basement, and then I'm looking around in the backyard. I'm like, there's no way he would have left the house. He's at this point, he's 5, 6 maybe. There's no reason why he would leave the house. But anyways, I've checked the house multiple times. So I'm in the backyard, in the front yard. I'm like, could he got out of the house? Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. Go back in the house, check through the whole house again, screaming now. Can't find him anywhere. No, he did have this habit of he liked to hide on us sometimes. It's fun. You get close to him and you start giggling. Right away where he is. And then you make him laugh and stuff. But nothing. Outside now, I'm like, oh my God, I can't find my son. Where the hell is he? Then there's neighbors outside. I go to the neighbors. I'm like, have you seen my son? I can't find him anywhere. Been looking for him for the last 15 minutes. Searched the whole house, top to bottom, nothing. So they're starting to look around for him. And then I didn't know what to do. I'm like, oh my God, I can't find my son. He's not in the house. I don't know where he is. I need to call the cops because time is of the essence, right? Fucking call the cops. I didn't want to do it. I call the cops. Cops show up. 2 cop cars show up. They're searching around. One's searching around the neighborhood. The other one's going through the house searching. And they went up and downstairs a couple times. And then he goes upstairs and he's stuck in this closet. My house is one of those really old houses in the big closets. They're kind of odd shaped. He's down around the corner, in the corner, sleeping. He fell fucking asleep. So that's why I didn't hear anybody.
Was that the room that we renovated?
No. Yeah, we did. I don't know if that was the one that you're talking about. Yes, actually, it was. Couldn't. He's fucking right there. I felt like a dumb piece of shit. I have cops looking for my son, and he's in his bedroom closet. Oh my god! But that was scary as hell.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. It wasn't at the time, but
yeah, no, it's a terrifying experience. I hope nobody ever has to deal with that. But we had like weird scares about people abducting children in the area, like right going on at that time.
Yep.
So getting a phone call like your kid is missing, man, terrified.
It is.
Anyways, that's a terrible conversation that I don't like getting into because it fucks up my buzz, you know?
Yeah, well, our kids are safe, right? So you shouldn't fuck your buzz up. It's funny now.
I mean, your kids are. They're at home with you. My kids aren't. They're here with me.
With drunk Evan. Lucky you hold your shit together really well, so.
Well, why couldn't I hit the can with that?
You could have what?
I couldn't hit the garbage can with it. It's like 6 feet away.
You are fucked up.
Yeah, not holding my shit together very well. How am I, Alan? All right, sorry guys, if I missed anything, any chats or questions, my bad.
People thought I was talking about losing Devin Larratt. Yeah, I lost him in a closet. Could you imagine? The guy's huge.
Well, he wasn't back then.
Well,
he's pretty big now, though, man.
Yeah.
Like, he just weighed himself in the middle of the afternoon the other day. He put a YouTube video out, and he was like 275 or something, like right in the middle of the day.
Wow.
But his normal walking around weight when he was like number one, he was like, what, 247, 248 was big for him.
Yeah, it was huge at the time.
And now he's walking at 275, and he's how many months out from the match?
Yeah, he's going to be freaking massive by then. Oh my God.
I think we're going to see 300.
I think so too. 100% we're going to see 300. He hasn't even started yet. Started eating like crazy in the pancake diet and all that shit.
Yeah, no, he's starting to, I still don't think it's going to be enough.
Really?
I'm starting to believe that he's going to break that 6-0 streak Levon wants to retire with.
He better. Minimum.
I mean, to actually win the match, though?
I can't see him not breaking that streak. At least winning one match. But
did you watch him pull Saplinkov?
Yes.
I mean, shit happens.
Yeah.
You know? If he's not strong enough to tire the guy out, he's not going to be strong enough to just flat out win up top first round. It's not going to happen.
This Devin kills that Devin, though.
I agree with that. I still don't think it would have been enough to change the score from 6-0 with Dennis.
Still?
Yeah.
You think current Devin arm wrestling Saplinkov back then wouldn't even have still not done anything?
Right.
Even knowing as much as you know about this sport and how 1% can be huge. You know what I mean?
Alan, I don't care how many times. What are you, a lawyer now?
Well, it's.
You know what? I could be a lawyer too. Actually, I've been working on being a lawyer this winter. I've been getting to the bottom of a new case every day. But you can ask the same question over and over and over again. I'm not changing my answer.
I just don't believe it.
Yeah, well, left hand versus right hand is very, very different. And Devin's right and lefts are not close anymore where they used to be.
Fair enough.
Yeah. All Devin does is arm wrestle with his left. And yeah, it's good. If he takes a little bit of rest with it, skips a practice with it, it's really good. But it ain't enough for Dennis. He would have to start hitting that pumpkin training the other way with his left hand. Devin's right again. How do you do a right versus left though? I don't know.
Yeah, why are you even talking? Was Saplinkov was it left hand?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't.
But he still got smashed 6-0.
Yeah.
Right. It was really, really bad.
It was bad.
6th round, Dennis even just lets him in there and then just pulls through like nothing. He was not tired. So you've got to be close enough in strength for endurance to even matter. Like, how many reps can you do with a 6-pound weight? Probably a lot. You're not going to get tired anytime soon, right? Like,
True.
You've got to be able to put up enough of a fight. Special Ops Devin could hide his giant body well, I bet.
Mind you, Saplenko.
That's an interesting comment.
He almost killed himself doing it, but you know.
Dennis?
Yeah.
Now, is that like the biggest, baddest Dennis we've ever seen?
Probably the biggest, baddest one we'll ever see. Because I don't think he can do it again, or will he? He won't, because he will die.
Yeah, he fucked up his kidneys and stuff, eh?
Big time.
Yeah. Does a moderator have to attend every show? Can I practice banning people? I don't know, White Wolf. Somebody said I should make you a moderator because I don't have a moderator in here. Lincoln stuff. I don't know what any of this. Whatever, man. Just do what you want to do.
Oh, yeah. You have to. That's the only way you can link stuff, eh?
Yeah, I think you have to be a moderator to actually link somebody's channel. Like,
I think we can do it. I'm going to try right now.
Well, you're a moderator, so if you're just like on your phone on there, you can do it, whatever.
No, I can do it while I'm on here. Yeah.
But yeah, but you're a moderator.
Yeah, but I think. Oh, yeah. Okay, maybe you're right. I was going to say maybe just because I was on there that it would work, but
not a clue. But I gotta go take a piss. I will be back in like 1 minute.
Okay.
Alan, read chats. Talk to people.
I know, but like I was just in the middle of something here. I'm really trying to send everybody a link to my channel.
Well, that's what White Wolf is for.
That's why. Did you already make him a moderator?
Yeah.
Oh. Evan's bathroom is really close to where he's at, so he can still talk, really. Anyways, there. Everybody should go check my channel out because I'm really, really close right now to being monetized myself. And I can get on here and have talks with you guys on my own. And I'm going to do a few things over here at this table. I'm planning on having some super matches for the fans themselves, where you guys are going to actually have some input on what kind of matches you want to see, and possibly bet some money on it, or put money towards the guys that are working hard, or maybe at some point, if I'm really huge, if that ever happens, you guys can help me fly certain guys that you want to see and have this private like match here right for you guys live. So that's kind of my plan, but whether it happens or not, I don't know. I'm trying. Anyways, I don't know where to start because I don't know where he left off. Devin's right now would crush Saplenko back then. I thought so too, but apparently Evan does not, and Evan knows all, or at least he likes to think he does. Anyway, John taught that Russian how we do it in the U.S. John taught that Russian how we do it in the U.S. Did he really? I don't know if he taught Saplenko at all. Did John teach Saplenko?
Did we lose all of my viewers whenever I was gone?
No, actually it went up as soon as you walked away.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, we went up to 78.
I can go again.
Yeah, I know.
Were you talking?
Yeah. You didn't hear me?
No.
Well, hopefully everybody else heard me. So,
well, I wasn't standing close enough to hear you.
Oh, I thought you were just around the corner.
Well, yeah, but I was peeing in a jug and it was really loud.
Thomas Miles said John taught that Russian how we do in the U.S. So did John actually have anything to do with teaching Saplenko? I don't
know. Not for the match. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because, John hates Devin.
What do you mean by how they do in the U.S.? Like, lately I've just seen the U.S. guys.
Well, Brzezinski crushed Dennis whenever they had their super match.
Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Have you ever pulled Paul Lynn?
Me?
I have. Not in a real match, but I've pulled with him.
I haven't. I don't think I have. I've called him out once for a match.
Back before he was really good?
I guess. I don't know. He's probably always been pretty good, but he wasn't the guy he is right now, that's for sure. Yeah, I was on Devin's channel at some point, way back when Devin started. We were at some arm wrestling tournament, and he put the camera on me and said, "Who do you want a piece of?" I'm like, Paul Lynn.
Is Big B drunk? Because he's awful getting all silly in chat here.
Well, you should send money and do super chats then.
No, he wants you to send him $5 and then he'll go look at your channel.
He's already subscribed.
There's White Wolf with a super chat. Evan, sup? Alan from Canada's Wipeout. Sup? Hey, Evan. I've never seen you drinking any Fosters. Dang it. Now I gotta link stuff. Okay, let's see. I would drink Fosters. Can we get that here?
I don't know, actually. I'm not a big beer guy, but
are you allowed to mail people beer?
Why wouldn't you?
I don't know.
I don't see why not.
I'll drink fucking anything. So when asked what my favorite beer is, my answer is usually cold.
Beer.
Well, my favorite beer is free. My second favorite's cold. And then after that, like I drink Bud Light, not because it's good, but because it's cheap. If you go in, so we got this store, we just go across the river into Quebec because it's cheaper. And you walk into this big ass beer fridge cooler and it's got all the signs for how much the beer is. And if you do out the math, and I'm willing to put the effort in when it comes to beer, I actually pay 13 cents per can less if I drink Bud Light over something else.
Really?
Yeah, no, Bud Light in the 48. Okay. Only in the 48, though. If I were to get the 60-pack, it's actually more expensive to get a 60-pack per beer than it is a 48. So when you drink enough beers at 13 cents a beer, like I'm saving like $8 million this year by drinking Bud Light.
$8 million. Hey, I know a beer that you didn't like that was cold. Remember? I brought you beer. It was a craft beer. It was like some peanut butter stout or something. Peanut butter stout.
Did I drink it?
No.
Yes, I did.
I don't think you did.
No, you gave one to me, one to Prairie. I drank mine. And then he took one sip out of it. He's like, no, I'll finish it. And then we found it the next practice. We're like, motherfucker didn't even touch it.
You actually finished it?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Oh, dude, if I don't like it, just the reason that I can chug so well is from drinking Black Label.
Ooh.
I was like 15 years old. We were at a house party. I was drinking Blue. The next morning, I wake up. I'm all hungover. It was at my brother's girlfriend at the time. And I'm pretty hungover. And there's, we're cleaning up after the house party. Her parents are coming home. We got to clean this shit up. And we're finding all these beers everywhere, right? So what are you going to do with them?
What are you going to do?
This guy knows what to do with them. So I got this Black Label, and I open it, and I take a sip. I'm like, oh, my God. Who the fuck would drink this? I'm like, well, what are you going to do? Dump it out? I'm going to dump it out right down my fucking throat. First time I ever chugged a beer, and everybody was like, holy shit, that was fast. Can you do it again?
You're good at that.
Yeah, there's another one. I tried that one. And turns out I was just always really, really good at chugging. My phone keeps going off like crazy here, and I don't know why. I got to check.
So ever since you realized you were good at chugging beers, you turned yourself into the beer man, or what?
No, the beer man was never my idea.
Oh,
I'm always just me. Like,
true.
I just drink beer. I always have. I always will.
Whose idea was Bad Company?
John Milne.
Was it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay. Before we get into that, I do see super chats.
Yes.
White Wolf. Free, cold, mailed. No, not legal. But I'll send a case of Foster's anyways. Like I'm going to use a return address, eh?
Did you get the $20 one from Marcus Thompson?
That was next. Jeez, it was next. I'm just right here.
I know, but you're backwards. That one was first, actually.
Yeah, White Wolf was first, and then Marcus Thompson.
I don't think so.
I promise you they're coming up in this order.
Okay.
I might not know much about doing this stuff, but yeah. Marcus Thompson, did you see the Dubai squad and following Yes Men jumping on the bandwagon badmouth Eddie? I did watch Larry kind of talking a bit of shit about Eddie. like as if he has the stones to get into the ring and fight somebody.
That would be fun.
What the fuck, Larry?
Yeah.
Larry, I'd like to see you get into that ring and fight Thor. Oh, you're right, but Thor's your friend. Eddie, you like seeing get knocked down and knocked on his ass. You know, satisfying for you. Well, why don't you get in the ring with Eddie and knock him on his ass? Oh, it's not that satisfying that you're willing to try to do it yourself. Wow, sounds like somebody's got a little case of being a pussy.
True.
You know what? Maybe I'll talk enough shit and you'll want to get into a ring with me, Larry. I'll step into that ring with you. You don't got to worry. I'm not some 350-pound monster that used to be the strongest man in the world, you know, hitting these numbers that you can never reach. So why would you even be afraid of me, Larry? Look, I will fight you in any way that you want, Larry. We can do an arm wrestling. We could wrestle. We could box. We could do jiu-jitsu. We could do judo. I've never done judo. Fuck, I'll do karate, and I'm pretty sure that shit's not even real. It's all fake and made up. But I'll do that with you. Just send me a rule set. I'll follow it, and we'll go. You want to box? I'll do that. I will fight you any way you want, Larry, because I don't like the way that you turn into a coward whenever Eddie was talking to you face-to-face, and then you'll sit there and talk shit when you're sitting beside Thor, your buddy. You know, go rub his balls and...
I hope he's on. I hope he sees this. I should have screen recorded that. If I knew you were going to go into a rant, I would have recorded it.
Well, it's not hard to fucking go back and do it.
No, I know, but you can do it right from here, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, well, maybe you can. I can't.
85 people watching us right now, and only 64 hit the like button. So if you could, hit the like
It's like
button.
a really good ratio, I think. Who's the one saying my mic is crap tonight?
No, it seems all right.
Is it my mic?
What do you mean?
I don't know. He said your mic is crap tonight. He's talking about mine or yours.
Well, someone already said mine's not very loud, but
I heard that already.
I can turn it up, I think. I'm afraid to touch it, though.
I don't know how to do any of that shit. Wait, whose comment got me all fired up about Larry being such a dick?
It was Marcus.
God damn it, Marcus. What are you doing to me? Why do you do this? Like, that was on purpose. Like, he knew I was going to go off if he said it, right?
He must have.
I like Eddie. You know, he talks a lot of shit, and he's not afraid to stand up for what he said.
Oh, he said the microphone's too loud.
Oh, whose microphone? Mine?
Or mine. Which one? Evan, move your microphone back some. Too loud. I don't know. It seems all right to me.
I don't know. It's as far back as it goes, man.
I just have a volume and I just turn it down. But maybe we just don't match.
It might be because I'm like drunk as shit and I tend to yell. So I'm actually deaf. In one of my ears is like not working so well. It's this one. And whenever I have a hard time hearing, especially when I start getting drunker, I think that I need to talk louder because it helps me hear.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Yeah. Whenever I'm trying to listen, like I can't hear me, so I just get louder so I can hear.
Yeah.
It makes sense to me.
Okay. I'm trying to see if I can turn mine up because that's what the problem is. I'm quiet and you're loud.
Is that any better? Just real quick, is that any better? I know we got like a 10-second delay, so we got to wait to find out if it's too loud.
I can't hear myself at all, so.
That sounds right. Of course. Oh my God. I can go into the audio settings.
Oh, there. You just turned it down.
I can turn it.
You're
Did I?
quieter now.
Well, I did turn it down, but
You're really quiet now.
that's what it is. I'm no good at this.
It is what it is.
I don't know what distorted means either. I have no idea. Eddie showed what he is there. Nothing to fear. I think Eddie did a fantastic job with what he was dealing with. Like, clearly he wasn't able to just flat out box.
Eddie definitely did a fantastic job. I really enjoyed that. Like, I posted my reaction like right after there on YouTube, and I couldn't believe how many people got on and said it was a shit fight. You know, it wasn't even worth watching. I'm like, are you guys retarded? because I thought it was one of the best fights I've ever seen. I mean, mind you, I don't watch boxing and I don't give a shit about the rules, but that was a very entertaining match between two humongous guys that wanted to kill each other. I loved it. It was great. I wouldn't have changed it at all. Maybe,
Right.
well, hey, I would have liked to see a knockout or something, but.
Well, the thing is, if you're a fight fan, like a martial artist, you've studied any of this, you've done any of this, and you're learning how to do this, yeah, it's not going to be your cup of tea if you're the guy that's looking for the finesse side of things, the technique.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
That's not the fight you're looking for if that's what you want.
Right.
15 beers equals distorted. Okay, well then, yeah, I probably sound fucking distorted because I'm way past that. So, if you're looking to see a fight, that was actually pretty good. And Eddie was literally fighting with one arm.
No, well, I know I saw your the pod. Well, I saw it after I watched the rest of the podcast, and you were talking about it. And he did hit with his left arm a few times, but definitely not.
Did you watch the fight again?
What's that?
Did you watch the fight again to see?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. Near the beginning, he was poking him with his left, and then coming with the right.
Poking, not punching.
True, fair enough. I don't know how hard he was punching, but it didn't seem like it probably wasn't much. Evan versus Larry slap fighting. Evan
slap fighting is like the last way I would ever want to do it, but I mean, there's no way he's going to do that.
You would do really well at it. No, actually, it's your brother that's even better at that. But
yeah, I would not want to fight Brett in slap fighting. Oh, now I got to turn my mic up. Jeez, whatever. Jeez.
It is a little. If you could turn it up just a bit,
I just did. I just did.
It didn't change.
Well, I don't know what. Whatever. Hang on.
Hang on, everyone.
I've been getting my phone won't stop. And
what's more important, Evan? Like,
yes, I will babysit you when you do DMT. I can't do it right now. I am live on YouTube. I'm fucking working. Stop bugging me. I will message when I'm done.
Oh,
sorry.
That's okay. That's always important.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
Okay, so where was I before that? Gel of Eddie, Money in the Bank. Yeah, well, whatever. Okay, super chat from Tyler Cunningham. Just wanted to show some support. Waiting on my Beer Man shirt. Look forward to this. So, Tyler, we had an issue.
What was
for
the
us
issue?
To send the shirt to you? There's Canada Post, they've got their rules and regulations, whatever. We had to go get a box that we pay for to send it to you, fill your address, yada, yada, yada. The wife grabbed the wrong box that was like Canada-wide shipping. So we had to go back today and get the international one that we can send to the States, but we now have it and it will be sent out tomorrow morning.
Why don't you just get one of those envelopes, man, and bubble envelopes and jam it in there? It'd be a lot cheaper than putting it in a box. Just saying.
Then why aren't you doing this shit, Alan?
You're the one that's got the shirts.
Anyways, so there's boxes that we use to ship throughout Canada. It needs to be that bubble wrapped envelope. So we had to get one of those and we had to take it out of the box and put it into the envelope and stuff like
crushed beer cans.
It's not
in it?
This size of magnet because this is too big to fit in that. So we got to the next size down, but I mean, it's like a nice magnet to go on your beer fridge. We stuffed one of those in there for you and some stickers, some high hooker stickers and stuff too.
Cool.
I couldn't figure out how he was supposed to send me money. Canada to US money. You can't just email money to somebody like we do.
You can't? You can't just do an e-transfer.
Yeah, no, that's not a thing down there for those guys.
Weird.
Yeah, like he had to download an app just to send an e-transfer. Like it's just not a thing like it is for us. PayPal and Venmo is what they do. So I had to
Oh,
download
yeah.
that shit, and he sends it to me, and like it does the automatic conversion between American and Canadian dollars. So
Yeah.
he's like, "Do I owe you that in Canadian or American?" And I was like, "American." Laugh out loud. No, it's Canadian, right?
Yeah.
And then he sends it to me in American, anyways.
Oh,
I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, you overpaid. He's like, "Don't worry about it. Just throw me a sticker in." So I threw some magnet sticker stuff. I wanted to give him one of the high hooker lighters, but I'm not allowed to send him a lighter in the mail.
oh no. Weird. I didn't know you had those big magnets, man. I would have just put one of those in my car or something.
Dude, we've had those for like 6 years.
I know. I didn't know you still had them. Those are huge. You got a super chat from Tyler Cottenham.
Okay. I read that one.
Did you?
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's waiting on my beer man shirt. That's why I
Oh, yeah.
went
Sorry.
into that whole. God damn it, man.
I missed it. I thought you were just talking about something.
Well, we got another one from Tyler, so maybe you're not too wrong. Hell yeah, bro. Thanks for everything. Well, thank you, Tyler.
Thank you, Tyler. Thank you for putting a super chat. It made me not seem like an idiot.
Big shirt. Wait, you're big? I thought you ordered a small. Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
I hope she didn't send that out tonight.
You didn't send him one of them little kids shirts, did you?
No, just a small.
Oh.
No, it was a 2X. It was a 2X. White Wolf back in here. Can you send a Justin Trudeau shirt to Von Gasparini? You know, the one with the jackass on the front? Extra small. I don't have any of those. But I mean, I could definitely get one of those made up pretty quick.
Yeah.
I should have one of those. Oh, I didn't even notice I'm wearing an Arm Wrestling Uncensored shirt. And I don't know why. Those guys just piss me off. Does anybody actually follow that page anymore?
I don't. I don't follow a lot of stuff, though, so I wouldn't take it personally. But
I'm in a group messenger chat that I just turned the notifications off, or my phone would never stop. There's like 100 people just having stupid conversations all the time.
Yeah.
And it's like, I understand that amateurs aren't on the same level of understanding of the game.
Right.
As some of us that have been around a while are. But holy shit. Like, I don't think there's anybody in that chat has the IQ of a potato.
Really?
Oh man, it's crazy.
Potato.
Maybe a frozen baked potato.
Hi, thanks, Mazel.
See, I gave Mazel that little wrench thing, and he's in there doing work. Mazel, plug my channel.
It's a little wrench thing.
Plug my channel, Mazel.
Yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say.
I don't know, but somebody's calling me a troll. Who am I trolling? No, Alan is really close to 1,000 though.
Marcus, so close. I gotta check now that you said that.
Here we go. Alan, we have a new guest.
936.
Shut up, Alan.
Danielle, how you doing?
Danielle, how are you doing?
Real well. I just this is how I'm feeling today, right here. All day.
Oh, nice.
No gains.
Have you had any good sandwiches lately, though? That's what I want to know.
You know what? I haven't. That's the weird thing.
What?
That's the thing is that I haven't. And I just like, that was just really confusing to me. Because what I remember is like going 3-0 and like really earning the fuck out of a sandwich. That's
right.
Like, I remember it, but weird, you know?
And he never made you a sandwich, ever.
I tell you what, too, I was pretty nice. Like before, I texted ahead of time and I was like, hey, I'll pick up sandwich supplies on the way. Like, and he said no, because I should have the ingredients fresh. I was like, all right. And at that point, I left it in his hands. Like, hey, fine, take care of it then.
That's bad. That was the whole point of this whole match. He should have made you a sandwich, and there's got to be a video of it. Even if he does it right now at home, records it, and makes it for you. You don't get to eat it, but at least he did it for you. Something.
True. Nope. Like,
No, you know what's way better than him making a video of making a sandwich like that?
What's that, Evan?
Ridiculing this dude forever
Yeah.
over being such a bitch that he wouldn't even hold up to this. Like,
It's true.
a sandwich match that you don't hold up. I have no tolerance for people not holding up to their ends of a bet.
All I gotta say is, if the sandwich had been made, this would be totally over. It'd be over. It'd be like, bada bing, wrapped up real nice with a bow.
Keep it going then. We'll stick Evan on him, and he'll wish he would have made you the sandwich.
Hey, I don't pity his position right now.
I have to confess, I didn't actually see the match. So if you can show me where
him the video so he can put it on our screen for us to watch?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
Please do.
Sure. So
I don't know how to do it, so I made him.
That right now, will it? All right. Will it mess up the stream? Will it keep going? I don't even know.
I think it will.
All right,
What do you
here. I'm gonna flip away without closing the app. Let's see what happens. All right. Am I here still?
We
I
can
can
hear you. We
you.
can't see you anymore, but that's fine.
All right, that's fine. So I'll just get this. I'm gonna use Artem's footage that was posted on the 98 channel because that was nice and concise, and he did a really good job with it. So.
Okie dokie.
And it's on YouTube, and YouTube's great. So let's see, 98%. Shout out to the 98 and everyone that was involved in making that Winter Blast event happen, where I got to do that. It was just so solid and such a great event. Holy moly. Anyone watching this, if you've got an opportunity to go to Winter Blast or one of their events, do it. It was one of the best organized, fun, high energy events. It was really great.
That's cool.
Alan, where should I send it to? What media?
On Facebook or something. Facebook's probably good.
Done. Just Alan Ford.
Correct. What, we're not friends? Jeez.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Are you at least a subscriber to me on YouTube?
Jesus, Alan.
Just drop my drink.
Don't,
You were
don't
such a
call me out
whore,
like
man.
this.
What? How am I horrible? Why does that make me horrible?
I
You
didn't say
can do
horrible,
whatever
I
the
said
fuck you
whore.
want, but I'm horrible for saying that.
No, I said whore, not horrible.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, I just confirmed your friend request.
Yeah, that's right.
There
When
we
I
go.
met you last time, when I met you on here, I sent you a friend request.
Well,
Well,
Right,
what
she thought you were
to
weird
do-
and creepy like everybody else and said no.
hey, hasn't anyone ever told you not to ask questions you don't really want the answer to, man? Like, come on.
Okay.
No.
Fair enough.
Okay. No, here's my actual problem. I've got this isn't exaggerating. I've got about 600 unanswered friend requests, and most of them are arm wrestlers. And my typical rule is, if I haven't met you, I don't click it. Like if I meet you at an event,
Fair enough.
and I think you probably just got lost in that.
Right. So how were we friends already on Facebook before that?
Oh.
You seem, I guess, sorry, Alan, but Evan just seemed cool.
He's so cool. So cool.
You
That's
want to know
so
the fun
cool.
part, Alan? She
Hey,
sent me the friend request.
We
Yeah,
just,
I know.
We just have so much we can relate with.
Fair enough. Well, I got
Is that Yingling?
a cider.
It is
Does that
Yingling,
count?
because I was just west of the Mississippi, so I made sure to pick some up.
I love Yingling. I don't know if you knew this, but I tried it once. I did a roof for a guy that he spends like 3 months in New York or something every summer. And I did his roof on his cottage, and he had a case of cold Yingling sitting there. He's like, you know what? It was a hot day. You guys worked hard on this roof. Why don't you come down here and drink this cold case of beer? Like, fuck,
It's
twist
so
my
perfect,
rubber
right?
arm. I'm in. Sitting on a beach drinking cold beer after a hot day roofing, I'm in. And it was delicious. So
Yes.
last time I had a super match down in New York, that was part of my fees. Like in my hotel room, when I get there, there is a case of cold Yingling in the fridge. Wow, that beer looks huge in your hand too.
It's amazing I do anything with this. Here's what I got. It's irritating. See these freaking thumbs?
What's wrong with your thumbs?
Yeah, I see
need
some.
oh, I need to learn how to freaking slip with these things. It's if you watch my match, Alan, you'll see there's
Why don't you just let
one
go?
moment I tried to slip, and
You get stuck.
This is not the sandwich match.
Oh,
Oh, the
okay.
one this
last
weekend
weekend.
from the Monster Factory there?
Exactly. And Leanne just had a
The
grip
match
on my
kind of looked kind of the same, except she was actually strong.
Yeah, and well,
Where
she
Robert
is
was
strong.
not strong.
She re-strategized really well because she's a really good arm wrestler, which I'm sure you could just see. She knows what she's doing. She's smart. And when I met her in Illinois, I kind of regrouped to just kind of try to overpower her with Cup, and she came at me with some different attacks, and hey, I didn't outsmart her this time. So
Well, we can get into that match after this match because I would like to make fun of you for that one when I'm done making fun of him for this one. But before that, we got a super chat from Marcus Thompson, who I don't ever want to ignore because that guy buys my beer. So, Danielle, did you check if the guy you beat was the right gender? Can you confirm his
Did
gender?
you check?
well,
I don't know.
I don't know what
Crocodile
it was.
Dundee used to do it with a handshake.
well, I did not confirm, but I do. I am quite sure that my balls are bigger.
Oh, poor guy.
I like it. I like it. That's about as classy of an answer as you could have gotten while still getting like a good dig in there.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job. All right, Alan, if you have this, can you throw this up now?
I got it. Danielle, I just want to give you, so is there anything you want to say before we show it? Like, is there anything, how do you,
Oh yeah, this is
Any
a
lead up?
little funny. So when we got there, the match had gotten unintentionally canceled. I heard all the super matches listed off, and I didn't hear ours.
Yeah.
And I went up to I went up to Ryan, and he was like, "Oh shoot!" He's like, "Well, that wasn't supposed to happen." So
oh shit.
he went to the individual he had organizing it, and I didn't realize that he had it re-added. So I'm just kind of shooting the shit in the back, half paying attention, drinking a beer, and I hearing my name, and I'm like, oh fuck. So the moment I ran up to the stage, that was like, I knew 2 seconds before that it was happening. So
Oh geez. Okay, I'm gonna show it. Let's see. I want to see what happens here. Let me know if you guys can see it and stuff, because I don't know what I'm doing.
I can see it.
looks good to me.
I don't think you're gonna be able to hear it though.
I'm
That's
I
getting
don't
some-
know. I can't hear it. No, but whatever. Danielle can walk us through it. We don't.
Yeah, we don't need to hear it.
So right away, his hand actually surprised me a little bit, and you kind of saw mine. I slipped underneath it, and I was like, "Oh, all right then." He did not have horsepower, but he had more hand than I expected.
Oh, I
And you
see
can
that.
see
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, you kind of buckled your hand back like you were a girl.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you look like you're gonna lose here. If you win
Yep.
this, that's
Yep.
awesome. Wow. You've lost your hand.
I lost my hand.
He's in a
And then I
dominant
kind of got the
position.
shoulder behind it.
Did he get called
okay.
for that elbow? He did. He did.
Yeah. So I heard the elbow call and to stop, and that's why I just let it go because I wanted to save the energy.
Awesome. You pulled him right off the pad, too.
And then I was like, okay, not letting that happen again.
That's a great comeback, too.
You know what? I think
You're catching 'em,
everybody
too.
needs
You're
to mess
catching
with
'em.
this dude until he makes a sandwich video. I mean, we're never going to stop making fun of him for not making the sandwich.
Nice. Did you just see what she did?
Yeah.
She stopped him in the hook, and then she like looks at the and shakes her
Scoot
head
it
like,
back. Let's watch
she's
that
gonna do-
one more time.
like she's gonna do the can opener. Oh, we missed it. Hold on. She catches him. Then
The
she's
crowd
like, "Yeah, I
really
got him."
responded to
And
that
she
too.
looks up. Yeah. Smash.
Wow. That is a total douchebag thing to do.
That's awesome.
It
Yeah.
was really
No,
fun,
super
too.
douchey. Wait, is that like misogynistic or something to call a chick a douchebag?
I don't think so.
Is it though? Because isn't it women who douche?
It's equal rights.
Look, I don't know how I'm going to talk to you the same way I talk to everybody else. If I didn't, then it would be like sexist, right?
Well, that's true equality.
Yep.
Right.
If a woman punches you, you punch her back, and equality's a bitch.
Wow, Danielle, like you're catching him in bad positions and still getting it back and pitting him convincingly. That's awesome.
That is a habit I would like to, not have to just continually be a catcher. I'm lucky.
Definitely.
I've got my lifting background really saves my ass a lot of times when I have the strength to catch people. But I'd also
Definitely.
like to just be a better arm wrestler. But it's coming along.
Learn how to be a pitcher instead of a catcher.
It looked really good.
Yeah.
Good
My
job.
setup and my hit need a lot of work, and that's kind of a big part of actually winning arm wrestling matches, but I'm working on it. But as far as the douchiness goes, it was the first time. Usually when I arm wrestle, I respect my opponents and I don't play games.
That's good.
But this one, it seemed like the literal perfect opportunity for just absolute annihilation. This is
100%.
Full douchebaggery.
yeah.
That's good.
I was and that feeling. I don't know if I've ever felt so powerful in my life. When you look at a crowd of people and they look at you and just start screaming, and it's like, oh, fucking A.
It's awesome.
But yeah. If I get here with someone, like just right there, like, unless they were hiding their strength from me, if I'm here, that's it.
I'll pull a match with you and we can start right there.
Oh,
And
well,
we'll even throw the sandwiches on the line. Is that left-handed? My left hand doesn't hook so well.
you'll beat me, Evan. I'm not, I will arm wrestle you, but I'm not going to win.
Well, you
not
can use
that
both
dominant.
hands.
Okay.
But I want my goddamn sandwich.
All right. Hey. All right. Starting in a hook, I get a finger. I get to finger you.
Ooh.
And then I'll make
You're
you
not
count.
fingering me. Yeah,
Finger.
I'm not okay with you fingering me. That's not okay. But you can use
Okay.
two hands like this.
Really?
Yeah.
You're giving me-
Yeah, not just a finger.
An
No.
underhand grip. We take our grip. You can reach under and grab onto it with that second arm.
Oh, reach under, not
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, the thing is I've done this with people reaching over, and
way
it's a
too
really
much
good
reach.
way to tear your pronator right off. And I'm not
Mhm.
looking to get injured. But you could definitely use two arms under. So grab under.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
Interesting. I mean, fuck, I'll make a sandwich.
Oh, I love sandwiches. All right, White Wolf is in here with another super chat. The dude arm wrestling Danielle looks like the bearded lady at the Ringling Bros Circus.
No, not the dude that was wrestling you,
Oh, okay.
not you.
Yeah. So for the rules for our match, you can give me a reach around, but you cannot finger me.
Okay. I like this.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
No, I'm not letting that girl do what she wants. She was talking about fingering me. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Some of these comments, like, people just don't get it.
No.
My
I just
cat
like
is trying to
making-
fight a TV because she's seeing her reflection in it.
You should turn the camera because that's good shit. That'll get you.
No,
lots
I
of views.
cannot turn that camera.
Why?
I did not
Everybody
do
can
that.
see your beautiful friggin' space. Your new
Look, I worked
space is
hard for this
awesome.
space, man. You know?
Yeah.
So is it that you don't want people to really know how many bottles of alcohol are over there, or is it your sex toys?
I don't have any sex toys down here. But,
Oh, okay.
yeah, no, it's just
You never know. People will screenshot stuff. You never know.
Okay.
There might be something
It's
you don't
it's
even know is
television, buddy.
there.
You don't.
We don't. Yeah.
It's
well,
about
I got like
smoking
6
beers.
TVs that don't work because I didn't get rid of them, and they're just sitting there. My cat's trying to fight her reflection in it, and she was being super weird about it. Yeah.
Marcus
No,
has
Cat
another
like
super
turned
chat.
sideways, try to fight itself in a mirror. Just doing that.
Shout out to Artem Ternenko though. Since Robert did not make me a sandwich, Artem rolled me a nice fat blunt afterward, and that was very nice.
Nice.
Yeah, but where's your
appreciate that.
sandwich?
Very nice.
You
of
know
How
you.
did you let this guy not make the sandwich?
Hey, I literally said I will go to the store.
Right, but I mean, like, as soon as you won, you should have been, motherfucker, I want my sandwich. That's
Where's
right.
my
I call
sandwich?
it a sandwich. Because if you make it properly, I'll give you the D later.
Okay. Oh.
And you
There's
should have
my
stayed on
sandwich.
him until he made said sandwich. Like, there should have been no following him around with a camera in his face until you get your sandwich.
Oh my God, I don't think I've ever seen this before. There's 83 people watching and 81 likes. There's only 2 stragglers on the whole group. That's pretty
Well,
awesome.
I don't think so. I think half the people that liked it had already left because they couldn't
Oh.
stand listening to Alan talk anymore.
Yeah,
But Marcus
probably that.
Thompson came in with another super chat.
He did.
Wolf, spot on. I want DNA test on that guy. He probably need counseling for the rest of his life. Well, I haven't heard him being a misogynistic fuck on Facebook since the match. I actually haven't seen him doing anything.
Shut him right up, Danielle.
It worked. I mean, it was a pretty solid defeat. I mean, if it was
It was.
reversed, I don't think I'd be saying too much either.
Yeah, he's gonna go in hiding for a while.
The good part was too the reason it was left hand was because that was the hand he said was his best, and I said I wanted to beat you at your best, so let's go left hand.
Isn't your left hand your better arm
awesome.
too, though?
That is awesome.
Your left hand's your better arm too, though.
I don't know. I'm definitely stronger on the right, but most people are. So on the table, I might end up being better left because both of my arms are trained, and not everyone does that. But I can say my right's stronger, but I usually get decent results with left, and I think that just has to do with the lifting.
Yeah, any lifts that I do, if I try to do them with both arms, both hands, my right is way better than my left.
Sure.
But when I get onto the table, my left just wins, and my right usually always wins.
Now, my left feels a little more intuitive, and my left can pronate better than my right. I don't know what's up with that, but there it is.
Right.
Yeah,
So my left
there's
hand,
always
my
that weird
pronation on
differences.
it is too much for most people to deal with.
Yes.
But when I try to do measure pronation with weights,
Yes.
my right kills it.
Yeah. I don't
But
understand.
people are able to deal with it right-handed and not left.
I feel like left hand is my smart hand, and right is like just like that big dumb get it done hand.
Yeah, you get a little bit of elbow onto that, and it'll just go sideways. You're good.
Right. It can be less pretty, but just kind of horsepower, oof, and left is for some reason it just feels more connected, a little smarter.
You're hooked for life now, aren't you, Danielle?
You know what? We should actually put together a left-handed super match between Alan and Danielle in a hook.
Oh shit!
Why?
Starting in a book,
Well,
I'm
because
pretty
all you have is a hand, and her hand ain't that great,
no.
but your hook sucks, and hers seems okay, and I think it'd be fun to see. Plus, I really want to see you get beaten by a girl in a hook, and then you make a sandwich, because you would actually make it.
I would, but
I
I
know.
would not. I would not get beat. That's the only thing. Sorry.
You're a woman of your word, Alan.
What?
What?
I'm a woman of my word.
Right.
He's trying to antagonize you into
I know.
doing this, Alan.
I know.
I
I'm
would
sure
never antagonize Alan Ford. That is my
It
friend.
puts me in a really good spot, honestly, because like it's great that I can't really lose. Like I want to win, but like it's kind of I can see where it's kind of lose for any guy in a way. Where it's like
100%.
if you win, people are like, "Oh, you beat a girl," and if you lose, it's like you got beat by a girl, and I
Yep.
just get to like show up and do my best. And
That's
this
the
one
best.
though, I cared about. I really needed to win this one because man, I would have made a sandwich for one because I'm going to take up my end of a bet no matter what. But it would have fucking sucked. I would not have. That would have been like.
I'm sure you've made a sandwich before in your life.
I have.
It would have been one big step backwards for women all around.
That's nonsense. Making a sandwich is making a sandwich. Fuck, I make sandwiches all the time. I mean, I'm not very good at it and whatever, but I do it because I like eating them.
That's the thing about a sandwich. Like, you can be just it can just like some Wonder Bread. You slap a piece of ham and cheese on there, and like that's already decent. Like you can go up from there.
That's all
But
I do.
good.
That's all I do. I mean, if I'm getting fancy, I'll throw mustard, salt, and pepper on that sumbitch and call it a day.
Yep.
And it's just not the same. I'll tell you another thing though. I will never date a woman that didn't work at Subway while going through college.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
That's a
Although
prerequisite.
I hope she doesn't do that thing to you where sometimes at Subway it's like, hey, can I have some cucumbers? And then they're like just like the barest, thinnest carpet layering of like, here's some onions. And it's like,
Well, still, it's better than not getting any on it.
it's true.
Because that's how it's going to be if I make it. And you can tell by how much goes on to that sandwich just how mad she is at you.
Speaking
It's
of
like,
dating,
oh, you know what? That sandwich looks like a piece of shit. I'm going out drinking for the night because I ain't dealing with all the nonsense I'm going to deal with if I stay here.
Yeah, a pound of lettuce. Here's your sandwich, bitch.
speaking of dating, there's someone named King Hoodle that wants to know if Danielle has a partner.
I do.
Yeah,
Sorry.
she missed last week's when we wanted to get her on to talk about the sandwich match. She was busy on a fucking date instead of being on here being awesome.
Yep.
Okay.
I went social media dark because I've had it the last 3 weekends. I've just been gone, so it was like, we're just gonna chill out and play video games and eat together. So
Cool.
Shout out to Elden Ring if anyone out there is playing that.
Elgin
What's
Ring?
this?
Elden Ring. I don't know if any gamers here watching right now, but am I hooked on that shit right now?
What kind of game is that?
It's like Skyrim, but everything kills you.
I love Skyrim.
Yeah, you would love Elden Ring, dude.
I was gonna say Evan would love that.
It's just like Skyrim, but
Like Elder Scrolls Online?
Like it's like you have the difficulty on high.
So like Elder Scrolls Online kind of thing?
A little closer to Skyrim because it doesn't help you as much as Elder Scrolls.
Interesting.
Yeah, the Elder Scrolls has a little World of Warcraftiness to it, where like there's a lot of menus and bubbly things and stuff that help you and quest markers. And like if you remove all the fluff, like all the things that help you, Elden Ring is like a world that's just as big, if not bigger than that, and even more detailed somehow, which is crazy. And I love Elder Scrolls. But everything is dangerous. It's fantastic.
I will never get rid of fluffers.
I'm
Never.
Yeah.
All right, we got one more super chat. I don't want to cut you off here. I prefer to let my guests talk whenever they are, but I really got to pee. And before I do that, Marcus Thompson was in here with another super chat. See all these heavy pulls with weights. We need to see Evan tie up several 24 packs of beer. The more you lift, the better. Huh. Show Ryan, your best mate, what connected tissue is. I can lift a lot of beers. I can carry 8 cases of beer out of the beer store.
8?
Really?
That's pretty good. I can't see where I'm walking, but I can do it.
So does that mean you've got like 1, 2, 3, 4 and fingers, or are you just like getting it like this?
No, 24s. It's just in a stack, a tower. And you put your hands into the handle of the bottom one, and you kind of lean onto your face and try to juggle it. I can carry 8.
You're just practicing your containment there with your fingers right down here.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, I'm good at it.
Yeah.
Now I'm going pee. Right back.
It's Hoodle Hitman after Glenn Hoodle, not Hoodle. What? I don't understand.
Hoodle Hitman or King?
Glenn, who's Glenn Hoodle? Should I know who that is?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm wondering if I should know.
I want to make sure it wasn't just me.
No, not one that's.
Alan, do you have the stream open in another tab, not muted? I swear I hear it quite quiet, but I hear it. Nope, it's not me. Can Danielle beat her man in an arm wrestling match?
No, I really liked it. I talk a lot of shit to him. I talk a really big game, like he's going down every time. But we are not even close. So
do we possibly have another arm wrestler starting
Tim the Moose, if anyone wants to see what he actually does on Instagram. But he's got a pretty world-class grip and a long forearm, and there's not a whole lot I can do with it. So I will help him the best I can with like 6 bands on an arm wrestling table and 2 hands. And
cool. So he's getting into it?
Yeah. His main focus, I'd say, is strongman. Now, I could say the same for myself, but I've already gone through all the connective tissue kind of conditioning for arm wrestling. So I'm in a spot where I could go to arm wrestling practice and then do strongman the next day and be pretty much all right.
That's
and
awesome.
And Tim hasn't done so much of the tournament pulling yet. So arm wrestling is kind of, I'd say, very much second to strongman for him right now. But as we know, arm wrestling is one of those sports that kind of doesn't seem to have an age out as long as you stay strong. So.
All right, so I missed some of this conversation. Who's Tim we're talking about?
Oh, that's my partner. Alan
Boyfriend guy you're dating? Tim. He does strongman?
Yeah, he does strongman. That's right.
Fantastic. Strongman's a cool sport. They do a lot of cool shit in that.
Yeah, that's what got me into all of this, was really because of strongman. So it led into all these little trails that led to arm wrestling and grip. And
yeah, people find arm wrestling through some obscure directions.
I feel like the more what happened is I just got more niche into strength sports. It was like powerlifting. Like, well, that's boring. Strongman, more exciting. Oh, grip, even more niche. And then grip was like, oh wow, arm wrestling. Like how much more narrow can I get? I've recently discovered Moss wrestling, but honestly, I think that's even too fucked up for me. But it's awesome.
That's pretty sweet. I would like to try that. I think I would be really good at that, except for my weak little fingers. But I have like zero crushing strength in my hand.
What's Moss wrestling? Is that the one with the ring and you just kind of
no, it's you hold onto a stick and you put your foot on the board.
Right.
And you try to pull. Yeah.
Imagine if you turned a deadlift into a fight with another person. It's like that. You're both holding onto a peg and you're trying to deadlift, and your feet are on boards and you're trying to deadlift it out of their hands, but like however you can. So it's like a deadlift. We could use
deadlifting straps.
I would love that.
It would be more fun.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. The thing about deadlifting straps though, oh my, I can already feel my low back just like stretching out thinking about that, because if you can't let go, the only option is you're getting pulled over it or you're breaking.
Which makes this way better.
That's cool. Yeah.
So like I wrestled for a long time, like through high school and everything, but I'd broken my hand so many times. Like I had arthritis set in by the time I was 18. Like I just can't crush. Like if you give me a gripper or like, what are those things?
Yep, the Captain's the Crush.
No, the ones that actually tell you how much you're squeezing.
Oh, the dynamometers.
Yeah, that fancy word. So if I squeeze that, it's going to be embarrassing.
Now crushing grip strength, sometimes can be different than just what you can hold on to. Like if you're just if you're just going to hold on to a bar, say you take like a high rack pull and you were just load up a deadlift bar, what do you think you could just hold on to? Any idea?
I have no idea. I don't lift weights.
That's fair.
That's all. Last time you were on, I told you, like, you definitely outbench me.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure I would beat you in a deadlift just because I'm stronger than you.
Yeah, you'd be good at deadlift.
All right.
I've tried 500 pounds and that came up pretty smoothly. That's the only time I've ever tried a deadlift, though.
Are you? That's fucked up, Evan.
Well, look, I've done a lot of heavy lifting in my life. It just never worked out with weights. I've grabbed 485 pounds worth of shingles off the ground, picked it up, threw it on my shoulder, and carried up a ladder.
Well, I gotta tell you, you should probably train deadlifts.
Yeah. I should probably do a lot of things, but I prefer drinking beer.
That's really weird for someone who doesn't train deadlift to lift 500 pounds. So my max deadlift is 445. I'm a pretty good deadlifter.
I'm considerably bigger than you, though. And I mean, like, I did a lot of wrestling. I have a strong back. I'm good at pulling, and I'm strong. So
I find most strong guys that don't lift, like, people that are just strong, maybe they do a physical job for a living or whatever, will kind of get around like 300 their first time, but then like their first 6 months of training, they'll shoot up like 200 pounds, because once they start to adapt, then they're touching 500. But that's pretty cool.
Well, like I said, I mean, I do lift things off of the ground up, and yeah.
So your posterior chain, like your back, ass, and hamstrings already know how to work together.
Yeah, I'm good at lifting and putting things. That's kind of how my legs work.
Yeah.
But my fingers, to do something like that, I could grab a tomato and I couldn't crush it. But you couldn't pull a finger off of it. Like once I get a hold of something, it's mine. My hand's strong. It doesn't open easily. I just can't squeeze down.
You might be able to do Moss wrestling then, because you can settle your grip. Like you're in there where you want to.
I'd still rather see it strapped together.
I think you should. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
It would be a fun thing. I did see a question here so I stopped in the chat from scrolling because I wanted to ask this. Can you beat Tim arm wrestling?
No, Alan threw that one at me too, and I wish I could talk shit and say it was close, but I can't. He has a real strong, like bicep, forearms, and grip are his like forte. So
I want to know what Marcus thinks I need to be pissed for this chat. I don't know why.
Because you're funny when you're drunk?
Well, pissed drunk. Okay.
Mm.
And then I want to know, someone says, Alan, are you interested in pulling East versus West? Absolutely. I've already been talking to Ingen about that, and possibly in August. If you can find me a decent match.
Yeah, well, that'd be awesome to get over there. Gennady definitely has a great beard. If you could get a match with like anybody, you should take it, Alan, instead of like not taking it.
Well, hey.
Yeah, I don't want to get into that.
Okay.
Speaking of Gennady, though, do you guys know who Pavlo Durban-Yenyev is?
What?
Arm wrestler?
Pavlo.
Yeah, Ukrainian, lives in Illinois.
Yeah, Pavlo.
Yeah, Pavlo.
Yeah, it's like Cher.
Yeah, don't you think he and Gennady need a match? They look so similar now.
Well, I mean, I don't think that match would be close.
Yeah,
just because they look similar, no.
Well, like I think Pablo put it to me a good way. He's like, it would look like I won either way.
Except for he's pulling against a guy that's like 3 times his fucking size.
Yeah.
Gennady's got like almost 100 pounds on him.
Evan, there's a super chat for you to read there.
Red Rocket Pig. I love this account. Ask her on a date already, Evan. Don't be a kitty. It's a kitty. Oh, he called me a pussy. He called me a pussy.
He doesn't want. Wait. Did he write kitty or did you censor it for YouTube?
No, it's a picture of a cat.
It's an actual cat.
I think it's a cat.
Yeah,
it might be. I think it's a cat. I think he's calling me a pussy. Right.
Danielle making the.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Did he just pay me to ask her?
Yeah.
I think he did. Danielle, will you go on a date with me?
You know, maybe.
No,
maybe,
shut up.
Maybe
That's too far of an answer. I swear to God, the guy paid me to say it, so I got to say it. But I mean, I'm pretty sure the wife's upstairs watching. So just.
Yeah, no, we'll stick to sharing Yingling.
Yeah. Also, we got to get to your other match so I can start making fun of you.
Yeah. All right. So I had my moment. So here we go. I crested the hill and down to Liren.
Now, how do we put this one on?
Yeah, I have to send that to me too.
So little intro in case anyone didn't know. Michael Todd last weekend, the 19th, had Monster Factory match, pay-per-view for, the cool people that are names people know, like, Paul Lynn, Don Underwood, Ron Beth, Michael Todd, and then an undercard, which I was a part of, with Liaren Wilson. Now, Liaren doesn't promote herself a whole lot on social media, but she's been a real serious arm wrestler for about 6 or 7 years in between the like 130 to 160-ish pound. She can really pull just about any class when it comes to most tournaments and do pretty well. Very technical. She's dates Ben Bledsoe, and he's pretty active on social media. If anyone here follows him, then his meme game is very strong. And they arm wrestle together a lot. He coaches her. She also does like mining competitions and some real cool shit that involves a lot of the hand, but is mostly an arm wrestler when it comes to being an athlete, as far as I understand. Real cool person, very strong, not well known just because she doesn't talk about herself too much or post.
Yeah.
But Illinois State, it was Don Underwood saw the two of us pull. I ended up beating her there, but it was a pretty close thing, and I think he noticed that. And mentioned to Michael Todd that, hey, for your undercard, you should have some women. And I think these two would be good.
Yeah.
And obviously, Michael must have said, all right. He reached out to Liaren. Liaren reached out to me. I was like, let's do this. And here we are. She took me to school.
I don't know where the video is, or I'd play some of it.
You know what? It's actually on Michael Todd's YouTube channel. It's currently his second video if you go by most recent.
Okay, I'll look at it in 1 second. Thomas, Miles, Allen versus Coach Ray. Yes, I've already asked for that match too, and anytime. Anyways, I'll take him anytime.
Cool.
Yeah.
It was
so
turned
Indian
down.
thought that you were too big for Coach Ray.
Thought I wasn't. He wasn't in
being
my
at
league.
the level you got to at 200 pounds versus him getting to that high of the same level basically, but at 165.
Yeah.
I think you just thought it was a mismatch, even though Coach Ray is bigger now. You know what's fun though?
How heavy is he?
Told by a lot of people that Coach Ray would just obliterate me.
You?
Yes. And then the same people are saying that you're too much for Coach Ray.
Well, that makes sense.
Yes.
I mean, Raymond though, he's kind of moving himself up. He's a pretty skilled puller. I think that'd be cool. I'd like to see that.
Oh, Coach Ray is awesome, but
Yeah.
Allen's so good at taking a hand.
Yeah.
So, like stylistically, I'd be a better match for Ray because I will come right into that hook with him. But I just can't see a dude that size wanting to let my arm get fully committed into a match.
Right.
What's Todd's channel called? Is it?
I don't know. I don't watch that shit.
It's Monster Michael Todd because
Okay.
there's some like pastor whose name is Michael Todd who comes up because
Yes.
I
That's what
don't
just.
know. It's weird. It's like, what's all this Jesus stuff? Get me to arm wrestling. Yeah, Monster Michael Todd, and it's him and Rebecca as the.
Yep. I got it.
Yep.
And I got your match. And after the commercial, I will share my screen.
So I actually did really enjoy the right hand match though, and it was fun. We had the most ready goes of the night there.
Yeah, we got to teach you how to hit. I just saw the first split second of it. You need to learn how to hit that goal
Not gonna see
quick
any
better.
good hits out of me. So
Yeah. I can help you with that.
I would love that.
You can teach people how to hit, Allen?
Well, a little bit, yeah.
Why can't I hit yet?
Well, because you just don't have the skills, but I think Danielle does. So here you go.
I'm so
Just
slow.
catching every time.
She's like a Nissan GTR, and I'm
Well,
like.
this is really weirdly edited. Oh, okay.
charm.
It's just the intro.
Yeah, highlight intro. I think you guys went left-handed first.
Right hand was first.
Oh, you did right and left.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, I only saw it on the undercard thing.
Yeah,
You're so good at catching.
I'm lucky. My hook, I got a real deep set hook, which helps. My pinky and ring finger are really strong, and that really helps me just kind of wrap around, which I need. But she got right out there in my hand.
Yeah.
Boom, peeled that shit right open. I was way behind.
You
So-
need to do every match in straps then. It'll really help you be able to bite down with that underside of your hand. Your
This
whole
next one
setup
goes
should be
fast.
based
So it
on
was a real
slipping.
fast. That was a real fast slip there. Camera barely got it. I'm trying to get the
And
webbing
right
on
there,
my hand.
as they're
higher there.
tightening that strap, you need
Mhm.
to be adjusting your hand to get more depth and get further in there. You've already waited till she's got locked on the strap. You see how whenever you're trying to reach around, she's just
Yep.
kind of keeping tension on the strap?
Yep.
You need to
Yep.
be, as that strap's tightening, being pushing past further so you can get
And-
that depth so you can contain on the go.
And that was actually how I ended up losing. Was our final match to decide it was in the strap. She got, and I felt that. I learned that lesson painfully
What was
well because
What was the final score here?
I think we went every round. So
Well, we don't got to skip through. We could. It's only a 6-minute video. We can watch it.
Okay.
she had my thumb like just this hurt.
Yes, it does. That's when you need to get out of there. But she was gripping on your thumb, right?
Oh, I'm such a douchebag. If I catch somebody in that position, I come straight down their wrist, like trying
She started
to
to
break
do
their
that a
hand.
bit.
I want them to pick their hand up and elbow foul out of there. I don't want to just let them out of there for
I
free.
really wanted to like pick up. You see, I was trying to get my fingers back over her hand, but
Yeah.
she was just pulling me down too much. I couldn't get it.
You see how she's lifting her arm up whenever
Yes.
they're putting the strap on?
Yeah.
That's just like creating leverage that
Mhm.
she can use as that strap tightens.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you're in the bad habit of dropping down. I don't know if you're trying to get height by doing that or not, but
Yeah, so that was to get more onto my tricep and forward so I could try to get my hand up. So I was dropping my body down so I could get more my arm on my tricep, trying to make my forearm a little taller.
yeah.
At least
Right,
that
but
was my theory.
That's something that you need to do once we've secured hand position in that strap. While they're
Right.
applying the strap, you
Uh-huh.
need to fight all hand to get where you need in the hand first. And then once that strap is tightened down and everything's locked tight, then you can start moving your arm around to adjust that stuff.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I want to
That
know
one I
what
caught a little better.
I also want to know at the beginning, what are you doing? Where's your head at the go? Because you're looking up and away. It's all you're just
I'm
listening.
feeling the bone of her pointer finger
Yeah.
with my hand. I know it sounds a little weird.
But it really seems like you're waiting to feel something rather than going when the ref says go. Whereas like if you were looking at the ref's mouth and watching his mouth, you would have a quicker reaction that way than listening to his speech or listening, waiting for her to move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now this one started a little bit on her side, I think, which I love Luke. I'm not going to blame him for that, but that's definitely not quite center.
Well, center's a tough thing, and usually your downside ref's
Yeah,
the one that's
and
telling
I
you
just
where
want
to
to say
go with
Luke
it.
Polshker was awesome. Really.
Oh, wow. Straps on that.
Yeah,
that
you totally took her hand too.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
how did that not cross under that line? Oh, he's calling it as a center pin.
Oh,
Okay, that makes sense.
Now this is where I was dumb in the strap. Her experience got the better of me.
it's way on
She
her
closed
side. They
hand,
should not have
blocked
started
me
it like
right
that.
out, and boom, and then it was over. And
Yeah,
I was played pretty hard there, taken to school, and then it was over.
Yeah,
They shouldn't have
when
started
she's
that
doing
match.
low hand top roll setup, she's
Mhm.
got so much leverage in that thumb webbing when that strap gets tightened down. It's you're really
I
fighting
know
a losing
before.
battle from there.
Yep.
You shouldn't have started that one, eh? That one match.
No.
She was right when they were starting to say go. She started dragging. Oh, I'm still training my screen. Sorry. Right when they were going to say go, she was dragging you on her side before they said go. Yeah, you shouldn't have.
Well, it's
they
not
shouldn't have
even
started
that. I mean, yeah, she did that, but I don't think it really mattered with how much height she had through that thumb webbing before that strap went down. I think she could have just done whatever she wanted at any time from there.
What I wish I would have done, hindsight right there, is I wish I would have just picked up my elbow and taken a foul, and then just had the whole thing reset.
Yeah.
Was that in ref script?
Yes, I couldn't move my hand, so
Yeah,
I
you
wish
definitely
I
should have done it
just picked up
anyways.
my elbow and taken a foul.
Yeah. I mean, that's your job as a competitor, is not
Right.
to let a match start if you know you can't win like this.
Yeah.
I would rather lose a match on fouls instead of burning out my arm and getting my hand ripped open
For sure.
than taking that loss like that. Like,
Yeah.
You've got to do something about it. You know that if you're fucked, you're fucked. And you got to do something about it before.
Competitively, I took some real golden nuggets away from this match. Yeah, I think it exposed a lot of weaknesses of mine, but ones that are easily fixable with some training. So
How big is Coach Ray?
I think he's only like 5'8". I think he's up at like 180 right now, though.
Oh, that's it? Okay. Allen versus RVJ. Yeah, sure. Why not?
And we've
I need
seen
a little-
that match before. You guys can YouTube that match. There's they pulled a few times. Allen still has the winning record, I'm pretty sure.
I do. I would do that if I had time to get ready for that. Like if I was focused for that, I would do it again.
I don't think RVJ is currently arm wrestling.
Allen versus
So-
Yanis.
so Ray's
Yanis
not-
is too small too, but I would take that too. So it'd be fun.
Yeah, Giannis will cut down to 65 or he'll pull 76,
That's
but
crazy.
Yeah.
What is he like walking weight? Like, what is he at?
Usually that 76 range. Like him
Holy
pulling
shit.
76 is like you pulling 98.
It's super impressive.
But if you had a choice between pulling 220 or 187, you're going to do the diet and the water cut, and you're going to pull 187 over pulling 220, right?
Doesn't Giannis have a match coming up?
yeah, with
Was
who does he have a match with?
Right.
I just saw something too. You're right.
Was it?
I don't remember.
Maybe.
Wow. I'm gonna remember later and be like, how
That's
the
okay.
how the hell?
I'm horrible with names, so I would
don't know
forget.
it
I
either.
forget.
It's a well-known name. Wow.
I don't know.
We're
I haven't
both-
been following a whole lot
We're
of
both
the.
kicking ourselves right now, Alan,
well-
because we know we're forgetting something easy, but
Yeah.
oh well.
Super chat from Marcus.
Thompson. Is this guy like shitting on me here?
Uh,
Like, I mean, I don't want to talk back to this guy, but if he's shitting on me, we're going to have ourselves a problem here. Evan, the only reason you can lift so much beer is because you drink light beer. -4 drunker.
that's not true.
Oh, Giannis is pulling
but-
Corey Miller.
Yes.
Apparently,
Flash.
Devin's in the chat here. Devin, if you're in here, why aren't you jumping on here?
Mr. Larrett.
What a
But
guy.
Giannis Corey Miller, I feel like that's a really good match.
I think I said it before, but I think Corey's going to get crushed. Yeah.
You said it before. So you've talked about this
Yeah.
and still didn't know who the opponent was.
Yes,
Yeah, I think
that's why I was so disappointed in myself. Well, see, I mean, like Giannis has been up here, but Corey's kind of got this sort of trajectory right now. I think it'll
Maybe.
be interesting.
I would
maybe,
just
but
think,
Giannis is pretty high up there.
Stylistically, the way that Giannis pulls so back with his wrist, that Corey's big smashing sideways
He's
isn't
gonna
going to go
fold.
so well. He's going to buckle his own hand once it goes straps.
Well, I'd say if I had to put money on it, I would go with Giannis. But
Oh, look at this
buddy.
greedy son of a bitch here now.
What
What's
are you
going
guys
on,
doing?
Devin?
What are you guys up to?
Hey, did you watch Danielle's sandwich
Chatting.
match?
She's the greatest. She's.
Did you watch
she's-
it?
She's
Did you know that
unbelievable.
that guy didn't even make the sandwich? He got his ass whooped 3-0 and then didn't even make the sandwich.
You, Danielle, you're like the opposite of that swimmer dude. You're like
Thomas,
you're like super kick ass.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Is that
Good
William
job.
or Leah?
Leah, I don't know how that individual can be proud of themselves, but
Yeah,
hey,
Leah, I don't know how that chick is proud of himself.
yeah.
But yeah, that was awesome. That was great. Yeah, good job.
What are you
Yeah.
just sitting there soaking up oil?
So destroyed. A total
Oh,
mess.
his pouch is soaking up the oil.
Yeah. See the darkness?
Yes, we see the darkness.
Fucking sticky.
You're
You know
gonna need
what?
a new couch after
If
Levon,
you ever
buddy.
sell that couch, you gotta auction it off, because I bet you there's a lot of people who pay big bucks for it.
If Devin beats
They'd be
Levon,
licking
he
it.
might be able to retire on his couch sale.
Nobody's buying this couch. Look, see, so I have my spot, and now the dog is trying to overtake me. But the dog does not secrete as much oil as I do. I don't know why.
I don't
Hey,
know
so I'm gonna see
why.
you guys tomorrow.
Are you
Not the
coming
right
up here to
time.
take another beating tomorrow or what?
I
Yeah,
heard. And you're destroyed right now. You better sleep, buddy. You're gonna need to heal up.
I'm gonna work out again tonight. I'll work out
Holy-
one more. I'm so strong. Oh my god, I
I
can't
bet.
believe
And it's only like what 9 o'clock. You're not gonna sleep for 5 more hours.
10
I
o'clock.
really would love.
Yeah, but
to
Devin
sleep.
doesn't do anything all day. He sleeps all day until it's time to get up and train.
Must be nice.
One day, you two can have all your YouTube revenue just to allow you to sit around, eat pancakes, and just get by, so you can live
Someday.
this glorious lifestyle.
Dude, YouTube buys my beer, and
There you
that's
go.
it.
He's happy
Which
with
is
that.
only like what? $18,000 a month.
Danielle, who's
Oh, I need-
next on the hit list?
So
She's pulling against me and Alan both.
Apparently,
I
in the
would,
hook.
if I had an opportunity, I would be real excited to pull with Alexandra Osirova.
Yeah, great match.
I would really be stoked to test my metal there because I know it would be tested, but that would be very exciting.
You just got to get them the strap every time. Just fucking.
Yeah. You know, Devin, I was
If you just want to watch that strap match,
so I was watching some of your matches, and I was like, with the kind of just hiding the fingers, pulling them in was.
What are you talking about?
Out a little bit.
I don't know. She was talking about hiding the fingers in me earlier, which was fucking weird.
It was really weird.
Oh, can you believe that he turned me down? What the hell?
Right. I said she can give me a reach around, but she cannot finger me. That's the rules.
Oh, no.
Can you imagine?
You missed it. Then Evan asked for a date.
Well, he was paid to.
Those fingers, those would be dangerous fingers.
That's Matt, right?
What we wanted to do?
Devin, this is a family channel, man. What are you doing?
Hey, we wanted to make a Matt Mask hand dildo.
Family channel, man. We can't talk like that.
Like,
can't talk like that.
Devin, who's we? Who's we? Who really wants to do this?
Devin.
Just me. It's me.
Alan, do you remember when I said not asking?
And Devin wants to take all
what that
5
was
fingers
the
at the
answer
same
to?
time. That's just crazy. So,
You
Devin,
imagine?
now that you're here, we got a super chat. Somebody wants to ask you a question. White Wolf said, Devin, how is Loki not in the pound?
Well,
I guess you must have seen the Thor fight.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
so Devin, one
saw you
more
losing
question,
your mind.
just to bring it back to a non-family place. Would the hand then? Would you be finished?
Oh,
when
she is so
the
focused
finger
on this
broke?
hand.
When the finger broke.
Would that be when you know that you've done it? Like you've finished. That would have to
It breaks upon your climax every time.
That's it.
We're
That's it.
done.
That's
We're
all
off
I'm
the
saying.
fucking finger dildo. We're going to move on.
All right.
Because we got another super chat.
Okay.
Danielle just sitting there. She wants to break Matt Matt's fingers all night. So,
Right.
Marcus
off.
Thompson, super
That was-
chats
Sorry,
in.
Matt, I love you, man.
Like,
Devin
that's the
Silva
money
will
finger.
supply the states with oil for years.
What?
There's no real oil shortage. It's just all on your couch.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Gas
Devin,
would
if
be
you
so
stop
much
being so
cheaper if it
selfish
wasn't
with
for
your couch,
Devin's
I would
couch.
be paying so much for gas. Okay.
Look at that, eh? See,
Just
that's
filthy.
where I always sit.
Filthy.
That's what the coach is supposed to look like.
Why don't you just switch spots and make the whole thing match?
He's working on it, but the dog's got that side. I'll claim.
I'm
So
sending you
it's-
the $70 bill it took to fill up my gas tank last weekend.
It's getting crazy, and it's not going to get any worse. But I'm sorry, it's not going to get any better. That's for sure.
Ah,
Terrible
strange times. So, are you guys? Who's all making the trip tomorrow?
Well, I'm taking Milo back to college. So yeah, he's up here with a broken ankle right now.
Oh no.
Man, does that guy ever stop breaking shit?
No, nonstop. Guess when he broke it?
Arm wrestling.
No, he broke it on St. Patty's Day.
Oh no. Was he partying or was he? That's awesome.
That's fantastic.
At least he's got a good story to go with it.
You know what's crazy? That kid lives here and loves partying so much, and we haven't went out and got all fucked up yet together.
That's good. That's good. You stay away from him. Yeah, he's got enough.
It sounds
problems.
like he needs proper,
No,
adult
actually-
supervision.
actually, he might come.
Encouragement? Supervision.
He might come to the clubhouse tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
He's gonna peg leg it around there.
Maybe, unless he gets a better proposition. So probably not. But
Yeah, doubt it.
until the proposition one ups, he's coming with me. Yeah.
Nice. So
Yeah.
who else is coming from Ottawa? Pork Chop said he was coming.
Did he say that?
I think
I haven't
so.
talked to him. I haven't talked to him, but yeah, if they're listening, yeah, jump in, give me a
I'm
shout.
sure everybody's gonna come. We got
I mean-
a lot more room in this place too, so send the word and just pack it up.
My right
Hey,
hand's
Danielle,
off the
when you-
table.
when you're
Like
crossing the border.
I
Borders
got a
open
super
now?
match next
Can I
weekend.
cross now without a vaccine? Is that a thing?
No,
I'm not sure.
nope,
But crossing the
still
border.
can't.
That's
No?
what's been holding me back. Is
If it's
I
within
don't have-
72 hours, she can, can't she?
Neither way.
Oh, really?
No. So you know that my right hand's off the table, right? Like I got a super match coming up this weekend.
Oh, that's right. You
Yeah.
and
Yannick.
oh yeah. And then Yannick is pulling Curtis Mocan in like
Oh, is
3
he?
weeks.
Yeah, a month later.
Oh, a month later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I pulled Jamie Staken.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Curtis and Yannick?
Yeah. And Curtis is doing good right now.
And
pretty
Moken's
strong.
I
strong.
know, but is he
Curtis Moken is
Yannick
strong
good?
as shit. Just his problem is he's not a technical arm wrestler. He's easy to fuck around. But Yannick's not a guy that's going to fuck him around off of anything. The guy's been arm wrestling like 18 years and he still doesn't know how to set up.
True.
Yeah.
Hey, at least
I better
my
not lose to
pieces
this
that only
guy.
have 2 years.
So did you say what's next, Danielle? Did you say who is it? Who's coming up? What do you got coming up?
You know, that's the thing is I had a crazy March. Their first week of March was the Arnolds, and then I was in Philly, and then this weekend I was in Arkansas, and now I've kind of got a break until Strongman Nationals in June. I'm
you're
really
gonna do
gonna
that.
focus on winning that, and then be all about arm wrestling the rest of the year.
Oh,
Cool.
Yeah.
So just time to rest and train.
Yeah, I'm just putting my head down now, and I really last year I went to nationals and I just wanted to do my best, but I tied for third, and then I was like, all right, let's be serious now, and that's what I'm gonna do now till June 25th. Do you have anything going on the 25th, Devin? Or?
nothing. No, easy day.
Okay.
No.
So
But yeah, that'll be quite a day, and
Danielle?
then it's all arm wrestling.
Hold on.
Danielle doesn't have
June
much coming
25th,
up.
That's when you compete.
What's that?
That's when you compete too.
That's when I compete too. Yeah, that's
Oh,
my big day
awesome.
coming next. So
Great. It's one
Yeah.
of the same timing.
yeah, so now it's all about
fun.
training and couches. That's it.
That's it.
So Danielle doesn't have much coming up until June when she's got Strongman. Alan doesn't have anything really in the
Ever.
books for the foreseeable bit. I've got
October.
like 15 matches booked that I will probably get COVID for half of. Devin, do you have any matches coming up?
This easy match coming up for me. Really, I don't even know why I'm bothering. You know,
I'll bark, no bite.
Well, you want to tell us about it or what?
Just one guy.
feel good. I feel good. I really do. I think I'm the strongest. I think even in my beat down state right now, I'm crazy strong right now.
I'll be
Crazy.
the judge of that. See you tomorrow.
I'm telling
So,
you, listen.
Devin, when you've got like a couple more months to plan for a big day, do you give yourself in this time like a 2-week break at all to get fully recovered and then start the tear up process again, or are you just on a one track until
One
it's
track.
time to do the big rest?
One track. Yeah.
Tear it up. Let
Yeah.
your body fight to heal that shit.
I'll stay under the line all the way until like probably 6 weeks out, and then I'll start to stay
Taper?
away from tape. Yeah.
Mhm.
Long taper at the end. But I'm telling you, when I come up tomorrow, I'm gonna rip through your whole club. You're all gonna give up. I'm gonna bleed every single person in the valley. I won't even feel any of you.
Oh yeah.
I'm already resting.
Oh
so, like,
shit.
I'm telling you, you guys pull hard. Come at me hard because I won't feel you.
And so what happens if that isn't the
there.
case? There's got to be some
luck.
kind of
That's
something
right.
going on here.
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish.
I can't read, so it's okay.
It sucks that I can't get in there.
No.
I
Hey,
hope
listen,
everybody comes
we
then.
can go fresh for fresh lefty, Evan, and just put that to rest if you want.
He
Well,
shouldn't
there's no
even do
such thing as
that.
fresh for fresh here. I mean, I just played King of the Table with the boys.
Oh, listen, I'm gonna train again tonight, and I'll train tomorrow morning before I show up. So don't worry.
Devin,
When I say
Jesus.
fresh, I just mean like, I didn't
Kevin,
just.
how much are you
You know that I'm gonna
pay by
smash
the
you.
time that match happens?
again
What's that?
and again.
How much do you think you're gonna weigh by the time that match happens? Evan said
308.
you
That's
weigh
gonna be your thing. Like,
270 something right now.
yeah, I'm 270.
Do you think you're gonna hit 300?
I don't know. I wish I could.
So Devin, it looked like you kind of were like kind of a happy 240 for a while. You really packed it on, lost some, and just totally recomped, and now you're kind of a happy 270. Is that kind of what it looked like happened?
And he's a lean 270.
Right. That's what I mean. Like you look the same but bigger. So it looks like you successfully actually recompositioned yourself.
Yeah, like I totally marshmallowed out for Mike, and there was a lot of water and a lot of fat, right?
It sounded from you like that was really just an uncomfortable process.
Oh my gosh, it was terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. Like I was really committed to the game, like really, really committed.
Right.
And yeah, I was super strong, but now my body's like, don't ever do that to me again. And even if I do, like, believe me, I'm eating like all the time. I'm doing buffets, I'm eating, but
your furnace is bigger. You upgraded the furnace.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now like I am leaner. I'm like in the morning, I'm like 270 to 275, depending on, a few things, but I'd like to say I'll be the heaviest I've ever been still.
Mm-hmm.
So I still think that I'll probably be 290 at least. I do think that.
So being between, even though you're lean, but being between like, let's just say 30 to 50 pounds over your lifetime average.
Yeah.
Do you sleep any differently, or is that about the same since you've stayed kind of lean now?
So when I was getting ready for Mike, it was bad. Like I was becoming a snoring freaking monster.
Exactly.
Like I was like,
right.
And I'd like wake up. It was terrible. But now I can sleep. It's 270 seems to be like sleepable. I can sleep at 270. Yeah.
Sleep
we'll
apnea
see, like,
machine?
whatever. I'll get one of those superchargers on me and
lean into it. Lean into
whatever.
it.
I'm all in. But yeah, right now my sleep is good. I sleep a lot.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's where like good recovery happens.
Growing and recovering.
Yeah.
Getting active happens outside of the gym, man. That's what you got to do. Eat and sleep.
But I'll tell you, I am confident right now in just knowing that I will be my best form. Like I've been at this point before, leading up to a match, and I've had injuries, I've had tendonitis, I've had problems. My training, I hadn't been responding. I'm responding. I'm getting stronger. I'm not hurt. And I am gonna wreck everybody tomorrow, just like I have been for the last month on the table. Because rest up. Don't get an early night's sleep. Stay hydrated.
I'm not moving these arms till then.
Eat an extra breakfast. Eat an extra big breakfast. All you guys in Pembroke. Everybody up there.
Well, I gotta go.
I can't even get on here right-handed tomorrow night.
Well, that's good. That's good.
No,
it's good for you. You can actually do whatever you're planning on doing here, but
you can't have him beat you though. Yannis or Yannick with his mouth there. There's no way you can't give him that. Not for anything. You got to crush him.
No, my right hand's not going to touch the table tomorrow night, but there's just no way Devin's strong enough to deal with what my left's doing right now.
You shouldn't even do that, man.
Evan?
I agree, but you shouldn't do that.
Evan, you want to put some money on it?
Don't provoke him.
Evan, how about this? No money. I'll bring up a bunch of presents. And if you beat me, I'll give them to you.
Is it the mass dildo?
Evan knows what I'll bring him. And if I beat you, I want a whole bunch of your moose jerky.
Nice. That's a great
I don't
deal.
have any moose jerky. I got some beef jerky.
Beef jerky.
The real spice. Give him the spicy
perfect.
Stuff.
What do you want to do?
Devin doesn't like spicy
like
stuff.
what do you want to do? You want to do like a 2 out of 3, a 3 out of 5, a best of 1? What do you want?
The best of 1.
I don't care.
We could just tie that strap on, and it's first person to get 5 pins.
Strap on, first person to get 5 pins.
Yeah, like you get that pin, you let it come back to center and go again. Like I will.
Okay, that's fine. Do we have
the
a referee?
Same shit to you that I've done every other time.
Do we have a referee, or is there no referee?
We don't need a referee, man.
Okay, so we don't need a referee
between us.
So
no, we definitely need a referee because you're a giant dickbag. Not having a referee.
Okay, so does the referee say
There you go.
I'm a referee, but I will not referee you guys
Is the
ever.
referee gonna say go?
No,
Or,
we need a
like,
referee that'll actually like make it a real match.
You
if
can't
wanna
do
so
do
we're
that
gonna
with
have
you
like a
two.
real match, but the match like it
You know
just
what,
needs to
Devin?
pin
I'm
by
going to
point.
prove to everybody why you won't pull tournaments with strict WAF reffing.
Oh please.
And I'm gonna show up, and everybody's gonna think I'm European with the way that I handle you, and they're gonna say that's why
Evan,
Devin
just-
dodges.
Bring the beef jerky tomorrow so
Well,
I can.
it really sounds like he's bringing the beef, Devin. I think
I'm
he's
bringing
got
the
plenty
beef
of
because Devin wants
gonna-
my meat in his mouth.
I'm gonna go up to Pembroke tomorrow, and then the whole drive home, I'm gonna eat beef jerky, and I'll think of you, Evan. I'll think
Yeah,
about
the whole time you drive, you just want
I'll
my
think
meat in
of
your mouth
you,
while you're
and I'll
thinking
think
about
of
me.
me, and I'll
Fantastic
think about
fight.
how strong I am and how generous you are. The whole drive home. It'll
That
be-
is gonna taste so good.
oh,
I
so
make
good.
incredible jerky, so I
Is
understand
that
why.
teriyaki? Like, oh,
No teriyaki. I make sweet and spicy. You know what? I might try to get that spicy batch done by the time you get down here, so you won't
Well,
enjoy any of
Rest
it.
up, Evan. Rest up, man. I'm telling you, my left, it's probably the best in the world right now.
Probably, eh?
Best left, and I don't even train it. That's how pitiful to stay left-hand arm wrestling is. Can you believe?
I just watched Michael Todd arm wrestling
Can
Robbie
you
Toby.
believe
I
that?
don't think you could beat Michael Todd right now.
Man, he's the 5th best arm wrestler in North America. What the hell is going on? What the fuck is wrong with all of them?
Hey, Devin,
How
you
is
can't
this-
swear on this channel, man.
How is this possible? Come on. Are you telling me that I would think that there's 5 people in his town that can beat him?
You're probably not wrong.
I don't think Robbie Toby was having a very good day. I think he showed up thinking like it's Michael Todd.
And
he
and
might have
listen,
got mentally psyched out and shouldn't have been.
I just don't understand what's going on. I just don't. I don't get it at all.
If he
Now-
beats SB, now I know SB's not like great, but he should beat Michael Todd.
Well, yeah, of course he should beat Michael Todd. Michael Todd's left hand hasn't been the same since Wagner tore his arm off his body. It's not been the same. And even before
And,
that, it wasn't.
And he made no once after round 1 was over, I mean, that was the move. That was it. So Robbie had some opportunity to adjust there, but I mean it was dive in left. That was it. That was the left hand move.
I think if we had a tournament left-handed right now with the panel tonight and Michael Todd, he would play 7th.
Yeah. Hey, here's the crazy thing. So we have him as a shutout stake on arm bet. So I put it up there, and he contacts me and he's like, Devin, you know that Robbie beat Ryan like the last time they arm wrestled. And I'm like, how is this possible? How the hell is this possible?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
I
when
guess-
you're in a tournament and people get tied up in different matches, like that's why I like the super match format for stuff like this, right?
Well, you and me are gonna have a super match tomorrow, Evan. So you might want to think about what you just said, because you're not gonna like it tomorrow.
Devin, when have you ever beaten me left?
Alan,
Yeah.
do you believe a single word that he ever says?
You know
Ever?
what? You beat me
Yeah, no,
once
he's pretty
left-handed.
knowledgeable.
And
the
I
one time
and
at
I
Brockville, and then you beat me the one time here in the basement when you had 87 warnings in a ref script. Like when you're paying the
Are you talking
referees,
about the
what do you want
time-
anybody
are
to
you
do?
talking about the time that I came to practice like 3 days after I had surgery?
No. I definitely whooped your ass that day too. I'm talking about when we had the super match and I had to shave my beard off afterwards because of you. Because the
Oh.
ref completely
Ah.
fucked me.
I remember that video.
And he gave you 87 warnings in a ref script. Like, how is that? How do you get 87 warnings in a ref script?
Somebody contacted me today and they said that my memory loss was a good thing. They said that it meant I was way more zen. They said it meant I was way
You're
more
just blocking out the back.
Yeah. You see, if you can't remember the past, you can only live in the moment.
right? That's
there
where
you go.
I'm
That's
at.
like me.
There you
That's
go.
where I'm at.
You and me are in the same boat
Basically-
there. That's why Evan has to remember everything for me.
I remember very, very few things. Very few.
It's good. Just
Selective
live each
memory.
day in the moment. It's great. It's blissful.
See, all you need to remember from things is the impressions you got. So when you see those
Right.
people again, you just remember that was an asshole or I liked that person. And that's all
Yep.
you need.
I'm
Right.
totally with you.
And I remember when I see Evan that I fucking smear his face every practice. Every practice. Just like I'm gonna do tomorrow night.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
you
no, I
like
got a
to
video
just
on my
create your
YouTube.
own memories. That's the problem.
Yeah,
You just
Alan, and I
create your
thought
memories.
you
Like
were-
they're not
you were-
real. It never actually happened. You just
Alan,
think
you
like,
were
you know what? That's
backing up.
probably what would have happened. So I'm just going to tell everybody enough, and then I'll
Alan,
remember it
You
happening
were
that way.
backing up his bogus.
I got
propaganda.
videos of me
Hey, what?
smashing you like what
There's a
18
video,
times in a
Devin. Like,
row.
what do you want to say?
Man,
He
did you know what
smashed you
this
over
You
mind
and
even
over
hear you
again.
in the video being like, "Holy fuck, that dude is strong." It's like, well, we all knew this.
Man, there's videos of me losing to little kids.
No,
like
there's not.
Well, there is.
little
There's actually
people-
Yeah, there
there's
is.
actually a video of him losing to me. So
That's right. I've lost to Danielle. I like.
I know you're never that nice when I pull you.
all I'm saying is
No,
this. All
here's
I'm
the
saying is
problem
this.
with Devin.
If you
You
go
know,
on Armbet,
arguing with a smart person is tough, but arguing with a retard's impossible.
all I'm gonna say is if you go on Armbet and you look at my record, I have a perfect right and left win on Devin Laird. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that actually is.
I'm just
true.
gonna leave it there, and you guys can take what you want from that.
Don't
So
ever arm wrestle him again.
no, that's it. That's it. Like my career,
Yep.
that was its peak.
I guess
So there it is.
Next time I owe you a sandwich, right?
Somebody's got to
Well, is
make this
Devin
woman a
another guy that
sandwich.
wouldn't make a sandwich? What a son of a... We got a couple of super chats here. Kevin Carrier just super chats in just because. What a nice guy. He wants us to make that super match live tomorrow, but due to
idea.
location issues, that might not be possible.
Got it.
We'll talk about that tomorrow, Devin. Also, Marcus Thompson super chatted in. Jesus, Evan, if you lose to Devin, it'll be on rerun weekly, like the Ryan bottom 8 match. Yeah, because losing to Devin's like losing to Ryan. And I didn't actually lose to Ryan. All right.
It's not even close.
It was in a tournament. It's not like it was fresh for fresh. The guy's a piece of shit. Whatever.
Evan,
You know what? I
maybe-
want to fight Ryan and I want to fight Larry. I don't even want to arm wrestle these pricks anymore.
You made him
Evan,
mad,
you should
Evan. He wants to
take a
fight
piece.
everybody.
Maybe you should just take a piece
You know
out
what,
of
Devin?
Devin's
Why don't
mouth.
we have a boxing match about this?
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
I've seen you guys grapple before.
No, you haven't.
Well, kinda. No.
We've never grappled. How
in
the
the
fuck did you
backyard
see
that
it?
time. Were you guys fighting in
Evan
his
and I?
backyard that one time?
No.
No.
Devin
No.
said he would fight me when I was all drunked up trying to fuck around. And he
Evan
said, but
always-
if it starts, we're going to the death. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to kill you tonight. So we'll put this off to another time.
Yeah. Evan and I just escalate verbally until one of us decides it's not worth it.
Well, there was that one time where you grabbed him by the throat and picked him up.
He didn't pick me up. He's not strong. He was just angry.
That never happened.
Yes, it
That
did.
never- No,
I mean,
you
I have the
pick him
picture of you
up.
having me by the throat,
that was staged.
but you
That
can
was not
see the
real.
love in your eyes. Like, I'm not sure. I thought you were angry with me, but I look at the picture. I'm like, I think he was just horny.
Don't kink shame now.
I gotta train. I gotta.
Yeah,
All
you
right,
better get
one more super
training.
chat before you go. Proving astrology. Oh, I have a Devin question. No limits. If you can recall, his excuses aside, how was John recently versus 2008?
I think it's you who's more different.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that John is pretty good right now. I think it is. Yeah, I think he is really good. I think that the whole scene is stronger. I think everybody's stronger. I still don't think John has actually fully hit his stride yet. I still think John is continuing to tighten up. To me, he looks better and better in every match that he does.
Absolutely.
I think probably by the fall or winter, he'll be, I mean, it's crazy to say, but he'll probably be right where like the top John Brzezinski we've ever seen. That's what I think.
Is that what he's planning? Is he's still climbing, or is like,
Well,
I thought he was
look
just
at
taking a run and then backing out again. Like,
Well, the thing is, you'll never know, right? There's no way to know.
looks
But
pretty good
I-
right now, wouldn't you say?
oh
The
yeah,
John that
Big
pulled
time.
Devin now, like in December, is
But the-
possibly the best version we've ever seen of John. You
I
were
agree.
able to beat him in 2008 without a King's move. I don't think you were able to do the first round with John this time without the King's move.
the
Now, I know
thing-
you didn't fully Kings, but it was that motion that stopped him that was not part of your arsenal back then.
My webbing is just so freaking high now. It's like so high up. It's hard to reach for anybody now.
So why did you come so high up to go so down low?
That's how it goes. Like the higher you get, the lower you can go.
Right,
Yeah.
but that was
Like you gotta turn
in that-
left to
but
go
you
right.
didn't have that move in 2008. But it
No,
didn't
my
matter.
webbing
You didn't need that
was
move in
more.
2008.
Much more level back then. But remember in 2008, John complained about my webbing as well. So
Oh,
my webbing was
nonstop,
already
but
high.
you still didn't need to run away. Like you were able to meet him everywhere else, right?
True.
Could you have
True.
done that first round with John this time? Could you have actually held on without dropping out? I know,
I
obviously,
didn't really want
the
to.
best move is the one that wins.
Yeah, I didn't really
But-
want to find out. I thought that
Why
that
would
was
you?
definitely the best way to bleed him, and that's really what I wanted to do. I wanted to kind of safely bleed him.
Right, but you were running around telling everybody that you weren't going to need to.
Well, you should always listen to exactly what I say and believe everything I tell you.
Right. Just like you telling people that you can beat me left.
All the cards are out constantly. Yeah, totally.
It's gonna destroy
Same
you
thing,
tomorrow
right?
night, Evan.
Evan could be a
Same
bigger
thing.
bullshitter than you, Evan.
I'm gonna destroy you, Evan.
Right. Just
All
like you
this
could have
stuff
stood
that you've
there
been talking.
like a man.
Listen, I'll beat you any way you want tomorrow. You want me to beat you fast? You want me to beat you slow? Do you want me to hook, press, top roll, king's move? I got them all, and I can do
Dude.
them fast or slow. It doesn't matter. And then I'll.
Essentially,
You're
and then
going to call me Thor when I'm done with
and
you.
then- and then
Because you're going to feel so Thor.
I'm gonna beat you, and then I'm gonna beat Oliver, and then I'm gonna beat Rich.
Oliver won't be pulling. He's also pulling in the tournament on the weekend. So he's just there like for emotional support, hanging out. But definitely make that motherfucker cook you supper.
Yeah, I said he was gonna.
Man, that dude can cook.
Yeah.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Hey,
Yeah, you're not
Danielle, I hope you keep kicking ass, and like somehow the 25th will both be our day.
that's gonna be the thing. Yep, plan on it.
All right, we'll train hard. I'll be watching up here. Super excited. Glad you're kicking ass,
Thanks.
and we'll see you fuckers tomorrow.
See you
Evan,
tomorrow.
quit
You better be
swearing
ready.
on my channel, man.
Fucking piece of shit, Evan.
I don't mess with your channel like this. What are you trying to
I hope
demonetize
you
me?
get I hope you get like 20,000 strikes, you piece of shit.
I'm gonna puke on your channel again.
Fuck yourself, Evan.
Oh my god.
See, and this is the real Devin, and this is why nobody actually likes that guy.
Yep, it's true.
Jake
Nobody
Charles
knows
was in
the
the
real
chat
Devin.
earlier, which is special for me because I love Jake Charles. I actually named my dog Jake Charles.
That's. I mean, can you give someone a bigger compliment than naming your dog after them? Really?
Yeah, Jake Charles is the man. And where I gotta find his comment here. Oh, geez, it'd be so much easier if I knew how to read. Right
Somehow,
there.
when
There.
Devin went on, there
I
was
wouldn't
more
mess with
people
Evan
after.
or Devin in any kind of fight, laugh out loud. I think Devin wins this one, though. Sorry, Evan. Well, Jake, I'm changing my dog's name. Or I'm just going to go beat him when we get off the air.
Oh.
That's not true. I would never beat my dog. Jake, come here.
I,
Get up
I
here.
believe that.
Okay, I gotta go.
You know what? And then I got fish tacos to eat.
Oh,
So
nice.
Fish,
I mean, look at this
taco.
timing.
Don't knock my booze over. But there's Jake Charles.
Hello, Jake, and Evan. I really feel like that was so uncalled for. So of mean old Devin. So thank
Yeah,
you.
well,
Thank you
Devin's-
for having me on. I appreciate that.
So Devin is. You know? But yeah, thanks for coming on. That would
Of course.
be, this was a fantastic night for me. I started awful drunk and I'm ending even drunker. So we had a good time.
Mission accomplished. And you got a dog.
So yeah, if I knew how to end this show, I would say something cool and hit the end button. But
I got the end button, so
I
you just say something cool and I'll hit the end
That's
button.
the only way to do it. It's just organic. All pain, no gains. Yeah. Let's all go eat, everybody. Cheers.
I'm definitely
Take
gonna
care,
go eat.
Danielle.
See you later, guys. Thanks, Alan.
All right, take care.
Alan.
Thanks, guys, for all the questions
Peace
and the
out.
super chats. You guys are awesome, and we will see you all very soon.